Is that a hype way to start the day or what? Good morning, everyone. Frick, I need to fix the chat 1 second. I'm good now. Trust, I'm good. Yeah, blah, blah. It's just the food that I had was not good. But I'm okay. I'm ready to go. I am hyped. It's starting in a few minutes, actually. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Hello. How is everyone doing? Are we excited? Today is Springtrap Day. Dude, if I had time, I would have changed this model for sure. But I'm trying not to stress myself out. Oh my gosh, hang on. Pickaxe wants to be freed. 1 second. He heard Springtrap and he started running for the hills, man. Okay, I started a little later than I wanted to, but that's okay. We still have time to discuss what we think is going to happen. Everything should be working here. Let's put on some music in the background too. I'm feeling it. You hang on. I had the tab ready. Where is it? Where'd my tab go? Here we go. Yeah. We'll turn it down a little bit. It should be in the background. All right. I hope that's not super loud. I can't tell, actually. It's 8 o'clock in my country. I have to get up early. I appreciate you being here for the stream. Yeah, I know it's 8 o'clock in a few places, including the west side. But man, hey, I wanted to watch that stream live, and here we are. So the plan, right? In 10 minutes, Dead by Daylight is the official YouTube channel is, or Twitch too, I guess. But yeah, their official pages are going to stream talking about the FNAF chapter coming out at literally in an hour. It's crazy. I can't believe the day is finally here. It is a beta version of the chapter technically, so like they're gonna finalize it after this. But right now, I'm just hyped. I'm just hyped that it's basically here. You know, they've been teasing it on their socials with images that have notes that make no sense to me. But hey, we could still talk about this because what's it called? I have been playing more Dead by Daylight with Ian and learning the game, and I feel like now I'm knowledgeable enough to have a little prediction list. Oh gosh, excuse me. There's a burp stuck inside me right now. And then afterwards, we're going to be watching Indie Cross, which I was supposed to watch, I think, the last time we did a reaction stream. I can't remember what it was for, but I remember things went horribly wrong because the internet kept dying, so I decided to push it to today because I did see in the thumbnail for the second episode that Springtrap was there, so I was like, hey, it's kind of on theme. But yeah, I played the Indie Cross mod years ago. I really liked it. I've been waiting for them to update it, but I think they have a focus on the show right now, so it's fine. I heard it's good. I'm excited to see it today after the stream. Yeah, they've been making teasers for the collab. We're gonna be getting here. They actually put info in the description. Let me read it out. They said, we're back for part 2 of our year 9 anniversary featuring Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a packed show that includes a new look at our killer Springtrap's unique gameplay. This year's anniversary event, our latest collection creative program. But it's part 2 to the last time they streamed then. Okay. But they're gonna talk more about Springtrap and whatnot. So I'm excited. And I did make a list because I knew I would forget some of the stuff I wanted to talk about. Hang on. I can figure this out. You guys are gonna get covered for a bit, okay? Ugh. I put it in my notes app. I was scribbling in the night, trying to think of everything. Because like I said, I've been playing this game a lot, so I feel like I can make a few predictions on how Springtrap could work. yeah, let's talk about this list because it looks a little, I don't know. I tried to sort it based on the killer and the map because we're getting the pizzeria for the map too, which is so freaking exciting. But yeah, so there are a few ways I could see Springtrap playing. Not necessarily all of these at the same time. That would be super broken. But I just, oh, are they starting? Why did my thing lag? Okay, never mind. So I think, hang on. I feel like this music's still, I don't know. Is it loud? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh yeah, make sure to turn down me, because I might scream. Oh, I should actually, why haven't I? Alright, anyways, time to talk about this list, just in time for this stream to start. So, Springtrap, I think there are at least 3 different potential powers that he could have that are in-game, unless they're gonna create something entirely new. First one, he could be a silent / stalker killer type, similar to Michael Myers, in which, you know, the more that he is stalking you, the more powerful he gets, the more faster he gets, stronger, stuff like that. I've played against Michael very, very few times, but every time I have, it is freaking terrifying because he literally has no radius and just shows up and I freak out. Another possible option, he could have hallucination powers similar to the Doctor with his like static electric shocks, or the clown with his balloons, I think is what he throws. These are Dead by Daylight killers, by the way. If you don't know what the game is, this makes not as much sense because I barely know what this is. You know, I took a crash course basically. But he could have hallucination powers, and that would kind of tie him into, you know, the illusion disc aspect of FNAF, something very important, kind of, especially with FNAF 4, you know, how the nightmare animatronics weren't real. They were bottles? Okay, thank you. But yeah, I could see that happening. I feel like it would be very core to FNAF with his mechanics and whatnot. But he does have a knife in the teaser, which makes me doubt that, so I don't know, but we'll see. And then another possible thing, because there are vents on the map, there was a note in one of the teasers they showed for this chapter that talked about rats in the vents, and so it's possible that the vents might just be for Springtrap to be able to quote-unquote teleport across the map, or potentially for the survivors to use. We don't know yet. And then finally, for his MORØ, aka his very, very cool kill, I just feel like it has to be spring locking. If it's not, I don't, like, what else? What else would it even be, you know? That's his thing. That's the thing, you know? Not necessarily his thing. He very much just kills. But I feel like spring locking in a suit would be such a sick animation. And they have brought in props in some of the other MORØs. You know, like chains have been used. I think a coffin was used. So it's definitely possible, like, for them to have your survivor stuffed in a generic suit, I feel. But yeah, that's all I have for the Springtrap side of this. If they're gonna show more of the pizzeria, I'm thinking, like I said, maybe survivors will have access to the vents. Maybe we are the imposter. No Among Us reference today. Oh my gosh, everyone's saying it. He's sus Among Us. We're all the same. But yeah, some maps have portals that allow the survivors to teleport through, and I mean technically the killer too, but shh. It's definitely possible that the vents could be used for that. I think Foxy might get shown off in today's stream. I'm hoping he will, because we've seen Freddy, Tika, and Bunny, but we haven't seen any Foxy, and he's an essential member of the band, you know? What else? Oh yeah, they talked about this in their last stream. They said that there would be Easter eggs and jump scares throughout the map, which, oh my gosh, I swear if I get jump scared, this game is more stressful than scary, I feel, but I do be screaming when I play. And I'm thinking regarding those jump scares, maybe it's endoskeleton bodies scattered throughout, endoskeleton heads. You know, maybe you might not see it. Maybe you trigger something if you pass it, potentially. I don't know what else a jump scare on the map could be besides the actual animatronics, but unless they're moving around, the only way I see that happening is if you go directly to the stage. I don't know yet. They do have their heads in the parts and service place, though. Oh yeah. I think Golden Freddy might be a secret Easter egg on the map because, hey, Golden Freddy was part of the original 5, you know, the missing children's incident. Having Golden Freddy there, I feel is important. Scott wouldn't miss out on Golden Freddy, you know? And then finally, there was this one, I wish I could find it. There was a teaser image that showed a security door and the number 5 looked like it was on the lock. And so I potentially think that either when you do 5 generators or there are 5 separate tasks that you have to do, what's it called? The security office might unlock. Although and I did initially think it was gonna be like an exit door or a hatch, but they released a new teaser today that was a video, a very small video, and it showed the camera system on the map. So potentially unlocking the security office might be for that instead. I really wonder if they're going to tie it into, you know, surviving until 6 a.m. at all. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, we're gonna have security cameras on this map. There was a security camera in the freaking bathroom, I just want to say. Like, this place is weird and sus for completely different reasons besides the murder. But I don't know what's up with that, but like it was a thing. It was a thing that happened. Hang on, let me see if it's on their YouTube so I could show you guys. Oh, frick. Oh, okay. It's just the starting soon screen. I thought we were late already. Jeez Louise. But yeah, these are basically my predictions for what might be shown or what might happen in this chapter. In case you missed my schedule post on the community tab, I will be playing the beta later today over on Ian's Twitch, twitch.tv/IanDaKnight, Ian Da Knight. And I will be recording my POV so that I can turn it into a video for tomorrow. Because I feel more comfortable recording this particular game. Hold up. I'm checking right now. Do they have it here? Is it a short? It is a short. Okay, let me see if I can put this on the screen. Here, let's switch over. Okay, look at this. This is the bathroom. This is this is literally the bathroom. Like, why do we have a camera in here? Oh, I need to move chat. Uh-oh. What, I don't know. And there was a vent. I don't know what's up with the vents yet. We're gonna find out today, hopefully. We're not late. We're early. We're just on time, actually. It's 11 officially. They should be starting soon. Something I saw from another streamer is that he theorized that the more generators they get, the more the animatronics will activate. That would be so cool, actually. If they could patrol the map the same way, cause what's it called? Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 has kind of a function that I could see working with the animatronics where zombies spawn on the map if he's the killer. The zombies are super annoying, by the way, but that is a thing that he has. I could see that working with the animatronics patrolling too. Maybe being able to lunge at you. That would be scary. Oh my gosh. I don't want to speak it into existence all of a sudden. Ian is Pebbles' Oshi now. I've learned the ways of not Resident Evil, Dead by Daylight, thanks to him. I also accidentally got him addicted to the game. But I'm also addicted, so like it works out, you know? We're gonna get him addicted to Five Nights at Freddy's. Don't even worry about it, guys. I am on it. You did make it just in time. Stream is starting soon. How's the volume, by the way? They're playing music. They're playing their little Dead by Daylight theme right now. Is it loud at all? I guess I could check too. I'm gonna turn it down slightly more. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, but to be clear, this game, with this version, to play the FNAF thing, you have to have it on Steam, which I don't. Oh,
Hey,
but I'll be getting it
We're
later.
here.
Oh my gosh, and now I have to
We're
return
back.
it up.
We're
What the
here.
frick?
We're live in Montreal. We're live in our studio, in our brand new studio.
New studio, let's go.
Who this?
Who
Right?
Pop off.
Look at that palette.
That is a palette. That is also a coffee table.
It's time.
You know, you recognize this, but also not a picture frame. That is actually a video screen. We're not going to make use of it today because we literally just got it installed. Streams in the future. We're going to be having a lot of fun with a lot of these. They look like static picture frames, but really excited for us to have this as a resource here in our own studio in Montreal, so we can do more stuff here, including videos that you do all the time, interviews, whatever.
Who are these people?
So,
These
yes,
are
hello,
devs
welcome.
of
There
Dead
are
by
a lot
Daylight.
of you out there. Thank you
They're
for
gonna be
joining us. This is
talking about
actually
the
our second live
chapter.
stream of the month of May. Earlier, we were at PAX East in Boston, where also a bunch of people showed up in person, which was an incredible delight to meet so many people I only knew as online names, and to ham it up in front of a live audience was pretty fun. So we just wanted to say thank you.
I hope they have
for
some
that.
FNAF songs in the main
it was
menu
our
on
first big
DVD.
live event in a long time, and y'all showed up. So hopefully that means we can do more. And the only
I
negative
completely
of that
forgot that Springtrap
were
gets a
not
unique
joined by
killer chase song
due to visa
too.
issues.
Oh, I'm so
It
excited.
was really sad to be watching from the sidelines, but the hype in that room was electric. So, like, even being at home, but just rooting you guys, that was just amazing.
It was a hype
so
day.
I truly hope that maybe in the future I'll be able to meet you guys in person. But for now, let's get into today's live stream, which we're talking about part 2 of our anniversary live stream with the Dead
Quick
by
prediction,
Daylight
maybe his
Five
chase
Nights
music
at
is going to be
Freddy's
the
official
remix of the
live stream.
Torador
And
March in
today,
some way.
first of
Maybe.
all, at PAX, you guys got a little taste about what was coming with this chapter, but now we're going to be talking about the map, the new gameplay,
Let's
and
go.
the anniversary event, which is right around the corner.
We just gave them an app, and now they're getting the full pizza.
Yeah, the new
Yeah,
full
this game is
pizza.
apparently
So
turning
if
10
you
years
are
old
new to Dead
in
by
June
Daylight,
or
which
something
I
like
suspect
that.
some of you are. There are a lot of people here.
Like, FNAF is
I'm looking
older
at the
than
wrong
it,
camera.
funnily
Hello,
enough.
camera two. If you're new to Dead by Daylight, I just want to quickly explain what's going on today. We're doing our stream, obviously, and generally we try to do these when we have either a release of the full chapter or, as is the case today, a PTB. If you don't know what PTB is, public test battle.
I've had to
What it is a
learn.
test tool for us on the development team.
Chris, I don't know what
It's
either one of those
it's a
are.
chance
I guess
for us
Night
to get
City?
the build out early.
It
find
just
some
sounds
rough
cooler, I don't
edges,
know.
anything that might not be working, and get it up to gear, up to snuff for the full release, which is coming on June 17th. So I just wanted to set the stage for
I
you in
don't
case
think
you didn't
the
know
Living
what
Tombstone is gonna
PTB
be in
because I
Dead by
mentioned it a few
Daylight,
times.
guys. I'm gonna be
But that
honest.
is planned to go live as soon as we wrap up the show here today, if we time it perfectly. So stay tuned. All right, so Five Nights at Freddy's is
Yee, he said the
our
thing!
most requested chapter of all
Yeah!
time. You have wanted this for a long time. FNAF fans have wanted it for a long time. DVD fans have wanted it for a long time. I have wanted it for a long time.
And now that
it's
I'm a
actually
DVD
happening.
fan, yes, it's
so let's not
perfect.
delay any longer. We'll show you what's coming in the show
Oh my
today
gosh.
with the run of show.
Run of show. Okay,
So
that's
we're
the
gonna kick
first
things off with a segment that
thing
you've been waiting
for the stream.
Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, playing
as
as
Spring-
Springtrap. And helping us out, we're going to have Jason Guzzo back with us to talk about Springtrap's gameplay, but also the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza map.
Let's
Yes, and
go!
then next, I'll be joined on the couch with Justin Banks, who's going to break down this year's anniversary event and show us everything that's going to be happening for this last Twisted Masquerade. Then we'll have a new face on the couch, which is going to be Hollis from the product team, who's going to be running through the latest collections that'll be rolling into the fog here in a couple of months. And then after that, Eric and I will be back on the couch to talk about the Dead by Daylight Creator Program, which I know a lot
Put
of
me
our
in,
content
coach.
creators
I
out
could
there
be a Dead
are
by Daylight
edge of their
creator.
seats waiting to hear news about, so stay tuned.
And we also
asked
have
for it so
another
much that
thing
they
to
banned
share with
him
you that
from
is
Reddit.
new.
Springtrap?
Maybe you saw it in your news yesterday in the game. Little spoiler.
That's kind of funny.
We're going to be talking about the extremely cool new Dead by Daylight stats tracker that's coming up. We're going to be able to look at your in-game stats and progress as you play, which is really neat.
Yes, I cannot wait to see how many times I've died. After
Real.
that, well, obviously, it's going to be, wouldn't be a Dead by Daylight live stream without having some Twitch drops. And we're going to have 3 amazing Twitch drops for players to go ahead and redeem on Twitch. So make sure you're looking at the Twitch chat or looking
want
at
that
the
banner.
QR code to go ahead and make sure you're
But I
linking your
have
Maybe
ads on
account
Twitch,
so that you're
man.
not missing it. It starts today up until June 10th.
Maybe
but Eric,
if I
you wanna tell
have
us what we're going to get?
I
different
do,
Dead by Daylight
although
stream
I don't
open
know that it
later.
matches what's in the image. So
It'll work.
We have 3 drops for you, but actually the first drop is a combo. You're going to get blood points as well as
Playbles
the
code in the
smiling
DBD
clown badge.
store.
Sorry, I don't-
Someday.
what I have
Someday,
written down versus what's in
guys.
that image are not the same thing. So we're going to learn together what we get. Smiling clown badge, 200,000 blood points bundled together for watching 1 hour. A clown
Dang,
den
blood
banner
points
for
too?
watching 3
Sheesh.
hours. And a pin the tail on the MORØ charm for anyone who accumulates 6 hours of watch time. Oh, Maurice, how I miss thee.
I miss him. I have to do my little head pats at the map.
I know. I hope he returns to us soon. Before we dive in, one last thing we did want to mention if you've been around for a few weeks. We're running a charity program at the moment, which I've been so psyched about, tied to Aurella's release.
That was a very
and
cool
it
thing they
has
did.
Already, well, it's finished, but it has over $200,000.
Wow,
And that's before the
nice.
multiplier that we're still calculating right now. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that charity. It's going to a really great cause, the Saint Justine Foundation here in Montreal, to help kids and their moms. So thank you, thank you. We'll announce the final number when we
Dude,
have
it's
it
so
from
cool.
the,
They tied it
numbers
into
people, but it
buying
is well
a
over
new
$200,000.
Survivor
So
skin in the game, basically, is what they're talking about.
Okay.
They tied a
Without
charity thing for
further
it.
ado, let's talk about
Springtrap
Five Nights
time.
at Freddy's, playing a Springtrap, and bring out
That's
our
a
dear
crazy
friend,
transition
Jay
considering
Guzzo,
the charity
the
was
killer's
for
designer.
children. But okay. Whoa, that's loud! What the frick? Ah! Why is it so loud? Holy stop! Good grief! Is that circus music for him? Jesus! Jeez! Ah, I can't turn it down! It's hurting my ears right now! Jeez! Oh my gosh. I think I protected your ears a bit because I had a filter on the video. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah, please. Is that it? Is this? What is going on? Yeah, okay, I'm playing the game. Please, make it stop. The most goofy music they could have played. Oh. Why is it circus music? I'm so confused. My ears, please.
I was waiting for Jay to tell us when we're ready.
Please.
But we're live.
I'm so,
See, we told you
please.
it's live. You didn't
I'm
believe
turning
us.
them back up. Hang on.
Okay. So,
Jeez.
hi, Jay.
That was so
So from the time
loud.
that we announced that Five Nights at Freddy's was coming to Dead by Daylight,
I
obviously
think
the
that's his
excitement has
chase
been
theme.
off the charts.
If not,
for
that's
Five Nights
just
at Freddy's
a
fans,
very random
for DVD
song.
fans, for myself, maybe you, you know, people are speculating who's the killer going to be? Are we going to get a map, et cetera, et cetera?
We all knew it was
We answered
Springtrap.
those things in a high-level way at PAX a few weeks ago. Indeed, we will have a killer. Springtrap. For the first time ever, you get to play as Springtrap.
Oh, yeah,
instead of
Freddy
being
plushie,
terrorized by
cute.
Springtrap. Well, if you're a survivor, you'll still be terrorized. And also, we'll be bringing a new map. So Jay has come here
I'm
to
so
join
excited
us.
to hear British Afton
and
again.
If you have watched streams before, you would know Jay
Please
from
show us
such
some of
hits
his new
as
lines, too.
Chucky and also
Not
Dracula.
Chucky.
Jay is the killer designer on both of those, as well as Springtrap. So how are you doing?
Wow.
I'm doing great, and I'm excited to be here.
I'm also excited for you to be here,
Oh.
Jay. So let's get into it. So as I mentioned, you worked on some pretty iconic licenses already. So when you were assigned Five Nights at Freddy's,
That's a big one.
what was it like when you first started working on that chapter?
It was really interesting. I didn't have a lot of experience with it. Excuse me, my throats are a little dry today.
They are bringing back British
I was obviously
acting.
aware of it. I mean,
He's gonna
everybody
be
it's become
doing
so
the
iconic
voice
in such a
for
short period
the
of
main
time.
skin, and then
But I'm
Matthew
gonna be
Lillard
honest,
is
I
gonna
didn't
do it for the
really
legendary
realize
skin.
how kind of
Very, very
the
cool.
lore and the story went
yes.
before I started kind of looking into this chapter. So it's been cool, and like the story is way more horrifying than I ever thought it would be, to be honest.
Despite how cute it is,
Absolutely.
very horrifying. And actually, I think that's a very initial common ground DBD fans and FNAF fans will have. Deep lore on both games, much more than you'd expect. And once you dig in, it's really cool stuff, and it goes, like you said, it goes places.
Yeah, DVD lore is interesting.
So I guess the way you mentioned it, sounds like you had to do a lot of research to get up to speed.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. You know, one of my favorite things about doing licenses like this is they give me an excuse, I guess, a reason to become like a real big nerd about one specific franchise or IP, and that's always amazing. You know, Chucky, I got to watch all the movies, and Dracula, we played the games and watched stuff. So this one, I did the same thing. I jumped in. My main thing was YouTube and Twitch, watching streams. I watched 60 to 70 hours of content of some of the more popular streamers, I guess we can say.
You think he watched the full
all through all
Markiplier
the
FNAF
games, including the VR
series?
stuff and things. You know, not just to see the games and how they played, but also the players, how they react, the community, how they react, what kind of
Glad we never got a DVD game theory before Matt Pat
getting the
took the
inspiration
backseat.
for the experience
Yeah.
of FNAF and Five Nights at Freddy's. Excuse me.
Would have been cool to see his reaction to all this.
Yeah, and I think that's a really
But I
special
think Ash
thing.
will
You
be
didn't
playing
just
it on
tackle
the
it
GT
from a
Live.
mechanics point of view.
I think.
You wanted to understand the community. You wanted to understand
Yeah.
the players, make them feel as welcome in DBD as possible. Dead
Yeah.
by Daylight, sorry. No, we're gonna be doing this a lot. It's just quicker to use acronyms. So I think that's a great touch. So any surprises you found along the way as you were doing that?
Yeah, I mean, this won't be a surprise to most people, but it was to me. Was like I said, just how passionate the community is. They're like you said, it's very similar to DBD in that respect of like very passionate fans and very passionate community. People who kind of they watch the trailers and they watch gameplay and they pixel peep.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of
They're
start
freaking
stringing
insane.
things together. And I imagine there's at least a few.
Oh
Five
yeah,
Nights
I need
fans
to
with,
watch
like,
the new
boards
Secret
with
of the Mimic
pictures
teaser too.
string all over them.
We'll do that today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which Jay, you're kind of famous for with Dracula. Hand drew some meme-worthy art, so maybe we'll have some more. But yeah, they're probably picking apart our outfits as we speak. Like, what does it mean? What is it? I just want.
He's wearing the iconic Michael Afton fit, the red shirt.
I don't know if I can show it. My daughter bought me Freddy.
Oh,
Fazbear
that's so
socks for
cute.
Christmas.
Freddy on the feet. Likewise, my son gave me.
They've
his
become
Freddy
fans, guys.
plush for good luck today. So we are loving it over here. So before we jump into the gameplay, why don't you tell us about how you started to approach the design of Springtrap?
Yeah, it was a really interesting one.
No
because
YouTuber is gonna be the
obviously,
survivor,
You know,
guys.
both games, gameplay-wise, they're pretty diametrically opposed.
Well, there is no
Five Nights
survivor
at
for
Freddy's
this
is really about
chapter,
sitting still.
unfortunately.
You manage resources, particularly
Some people
battery,
still think they might do
and try
skins
not
in the
to get
future,
killed,
though.
Whereas DBD is all about moving around, doing the gens. If you sit still, you're gonna get yourself
Not a
killed.
good
It's
strategy.
not
Yeah,
a great-
pretty funny.
Great idea. So it really became about kind of
They're
nailing
complete
down
opposites
what
in the gameplay.
quintessential Five Nights at Freddy's experience is. Things like the security office, the battery power, all those amazing jump scares, and just kind of figuring out how to adapt that into the context of DBD.
Perfect.
Who's
so
Eminem?
With that transition, let's get into Springtrap specifically.
I want
and his
M&Ms.
gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
So one of the goals for Springtrap was to figure out how to lean into those jump scares, which are kind of the thing about the Five Nights at Freddy's games, right?
Lean into the. Come on. Am I
making
right?
him just a straight up stealth killer, which was something we wanted to avoid.
Okay, he's not a stealth killer.
So I had this idea. Of
That
doing
prediction's
something
already
we've never
completely
really
wrong.
tried Before, where we focus Springtrap kind of as a grab-based killer, because
Dude, look at his
they
model!
are inherently jump scares. into
Grab-based
themselves.
killer.
It's
What
right
the
there.
frick is that
so we just
knife?
Kind of leaned into that and
What the frick?
gave him more of those opportunities.
There he is right there on screen.
Dude,
There he
look
is.
at
We're gonna
him.
have another one of him doing a little bit of a grab.
Yeah.
Wow! Wait,
and
this
yeah,
is
and
not in
we also-
HD.
Doing a little bit of a grab.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we gave him a pretty unique projectile, which is really cool. So Springtrap has 2 weapons. I get to finally announce. I know the community have been talking about it.
Projectile.
So his large pizza knife. As
Did I
his main
call that?
weapon, and
Hallucinations?
A
Come
heavy
on.
fire axe as his power.
What?
Fire axe.
Fire axe.
So let's talk about the axe. How do you use the axe? How's it
Oh
different?
gosh,
from
he's the
projectiles that
huntress.
Other characters
Oh
in Dead by Daylight
gosh.
use?
Yeah. So it's a very unique. It's not gonna play like any other projectile killer that you've tried before.
Oh,
We wanted
gosh.
to do something a little bit interesting with it.
He's a
So
sniper.
If you throw the axe and it hits something in the environment, whether it's a missed shot or it's deliberate, it creates an AoE that lasts about 15 seconds. And if a survivor walks through it, you get killer instinct on them for a short period of time. If you hit a survivor with it, kind of gets lodged in their back while you're chasing.
Kind of have an axe lodged in your back.
A
Not a
little
big
bit.
deal.
So they can remove
Okay.
it manually, or they can do it quicker in co-op with another survivor. As Springtrap, you can also retrieve it yourself if you get in close.
That's
you can
crazy.
skip kind of the steps of downing the survivor and picking them up. You get in close to a survivor that has the axe embedded in them. You click the button, you grab the axe.
Why
and the
an
survivor At the
axe?
same time, you get a cool little jump scare, and then you're carrying them on your shoulder.
Jump scares.
A couple of little notes. One of them is while you have your projectile available.
That
you move
screenshot is
4.4
so
meters per
pretty. Oh my
second
gosh.
areas.
There's a little glimpse of
That's
CJ.
thumbnail material.
But once you've thrown the axe, you actually move at 4.6 meters per second. It's something
Look
that we've
at his
never really done base
eyes.
kit for a killer. It makes for some really interesting tactical choices, meaning that you have to recall the axe manually. It never comes back to you automatically unless
You
you,
have
throw
to
it out of
recall
map,
the axe
because
manually.
You can make a mistake. But yeah, as long as it's in the environment.
Throwing in
or
this
the
game is
survivor or
kind of
whatever it
hard,
is,
though.
You have to manually recall it.
So it lightens
I
his
just
load
gotta
a little
get
bit,
good.
makes him a bit faster.
Exactly.
Perfect. So that brings us to another unique part of his gameplay, and I think super iconic to Five Nights at Freddy's, the security office. So let's get into that.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
So it was really important for us to give the killer and the survivor a really kind of interesting shared experience in that space, which allowed us to also lean into the jump scares. And some of the ways we came up with was to introduce the security
The axe is because of
office,
the living
which is
tombstone
part
song.
of any trial that Springtrap
Man, you
killer.
guys were
It's part of
right.
its power, but it acts as kind of a transitionary space. So we have 7 doors that appear randomly around the map at chest spawn.
That's so funny, actually.
And these can be used by
That's the
survivors
door I was
or
talking
killers
about.
to teleport around the map.
Yeah, there be a
Teleport.
door.
There it is. And survivors can also use them for surveillance. So as a survivor, you interact with the door. It brings up the camera view. You'll get the kind of iconic map view in the bottom right of all the different cameras. On the bottom left, you'll see your battery power, which we'll talk about in a second. You can see what's going on in the other doors. You can switch between doors. If you see something that, if it looks safe on the other end, you press the button. Your character goes into the security office, and then it's kind of like a hands-off, almost like a theme park experience where you see this first-person view going through the office, which is really cool.
Imagine
One
being
thing
on
you mentioned,
cams and
again, just in
Springtrap
case
is
we have
just
new
right
folks
behind
playing,
you.
Regardless of what map you're playing on, this functionality, the security room will be there as long as Springtrap is the killer in the match.
Yeah, exactly. And
Oh.
as a survivor, if you happen
Interesting.
to see Springtrap through a camera, if you train your camera on him for a few seconds, he'll be revealed for a little bit for the whole survivor
Nice.
team.
Nice. Nice.
And what about if, like, what if Springtrap goes in at the same time as a survivor goes in at a different door and they meet?
What I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so since they can both use the doors in the security office,
Yeah.
we wanted to make sure that there was an opportunity for that interaction. So if a survivor is moving through that space from one door to the other, and Springtrap, excuse me, chooses one of those 2 doors, whether the one they're coming from or the one they're going to, he'll interrupt them in the security office for a fun little surprise.
Oh my gosh, we're getting
Awesome.
jump scared
I love
bad.
all the little touches that the team has planted in there.
I
like
need
that.
to be
I
the
think
jump
fans
scarer.
are really gonna love it.
I need to
You're
beat
saying
them
that
to
mentioning the
it.
Battery, managing the battery is part of this as well. So how's that work in DBD?
Yeah, so survivors share a universal battery. It's shared amongst all of them. It drains a little bit, kind of ticks down per second while you're using the cameras. We didn't want players to just be the man in the chair and just sitting there and telling all their friends. So it drains a little bit. Using the teleporter to move around the map takes off a big old chunk in one shot. And then you have to kind of manage that battery as a team. It slowly recharges on its own over time.
We're so
but you have
cooked.
to
You
kind
know
of
how
manage
many people
when
are
and
gonna
where you're
troll.
using.
We're
If the
so
battery does run out,
cooked.
the security system, which is kind of the doors, the cameras, the office, goes into shutdown mode for 45 seconds. But Springtrap is not affected by the battery. So if the survivors have kind of overplayed their hand and they shut the security office down, they've kind of given up their one bit of power in this chapter, and Springtrap can still use the doors and bounce around and do whatever he wants.
Dangerous. Fantastic.
I like how divided the official DBD chat is.
Disabling the doors?
Yes. So yeah. So
I'm sure
to
people
go back to
will
the
like
axe,
it when they
if,
play,
if
surely.
the killer hits either a camera or a door, the whole thing, with their axe, that door and the camera becomes unavailable to survivors. They can't use it to teleport away, they can't teleport to that door, and they can't see through the camera that's been disabled.
Got it.
When the killer retrieves it, that effect lingers a little bit. It becomes a really cool way of like, I need to scope this area out, but I don't want to be revealed or seen. You can disable the door, move around, use it to fake the survivors out.
Got it. But it's not permanent. The door can be used again after the axe has been retrieved. Cool.
Unless it's in shutdown, which means the survivors can't use it anyway.
Right. Cool.
Also,
Okay.
I never commented on it, but I really like the real locker in this room.
One of the coolest things about the chapter, in fact, is the map. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is now a new map, a new level within Dead by Daylight for DVD fans, specifically in the Withered Isle realm. So what can you tell us about the map?
Yeah, so the art team and the level design team, much like me, they did a ton of research, and like I don't say this just because we're doing the stream here, but it's becoming one of my favorite maps. I love it so much. In the same way that we worked hard at kind of
I'd like to believe that the maps get better over time, you know,
gameplay,
just because of the
their
practice they
team
get.
really wanted to make sure that they did the same when it comes to things like Easter eggs and scares around the map. So it really pays off if you're kind of an exploratory player a little bit.
Please show us Pirates
so are there some areas
Cove!
that you want to shout out that Five Nights at Freddy's fans might recognize?
Yeah, I mean,
The
there's going to be a lot. You'll see a lot of small references and stuff, but obviously we've recreated a lot of kind of the iconic areas.
Talk about it.
But we're also letting you exit the pizzeria to explore the outside a little bit, which is really cool. And we wanted to kind of add a little bit more space to allow for more dynamic chases and whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the rooms, we've got the lobby, we've got the dining hall, of course, with the full animatronic band on stage. It's very cool. And we have the arcade, which is, it's all very kind of creepily decorated, like a birthday party. And we have.
See, those are the heads I'm talking about that might jump scare you. And this endoskeleton.
We can see a little glimpse right there too.
Insane,
so
man.
Altogether, this should kind of feel like I guess a formerly working pizzeria. Yes. And of course, since it's Dead by Daylight, the entity's weird pustules and deformations are everywhere to remind you exactly of where you still are and
you're
where you're
making a
stuck.
judgment call on those pustules there, Jay.
But if you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I think you're really gonna love the map. They've done a lot of really cool work.
Yeah, it's super fun, and it looks really good too. The art team did knock it out of the park. But also with Springtrap wandering around, it's like a terror. And I think for Five Nights at Freddy's fans, whoop, you're going to be in familiar territory.
Yeah.
So one other nice thing that we did mention on the PAX broadcast, but I do want to mention it again, we're going to have a separate queue for this map specifically, which means you want to go to the game and you just want to check out the map. Normally, in the past, you'd be in the general rotation of maps and all that. Now you can go straight in just to the pizzeria without having to hope that you get there.
I'm so
it's
hyped
gonna be
about
its own
that,
queue
man.
When you join the game.
Makes it so much
and
easier to
that's a
actually
feature that's
look
going
at the new
forward with each chapter
content.
with a new map. We'll have a unique queue for that new map, which is really
Kind of
cool.
expecting someone to eventually pop out from the locker back there. It's
how about
Scott
some last
Coffin.
tips for survivors and for killer players.
Yeah, so for the killer, as Springtrap, get used to the arc of the projectile.
Why does
as
he
I
have
said,
to
it's
be a
super unique,
projectile character?
compared to other projectile killers, we've done something that really allows you to kind of pull off some pretty gnarly trick shots. We've seen some really interesting ones on our
It's
internal
gonna be
playtest.
such
It's been
a
super
skill
fun.
issue.
So test that out, get used to it, and take advantage of the
I mean, he
jump
does
scares.
have his knife
Especially if
too.
you're playing with your friends here and shouting
Maybe
in
I
your
could just be a
ears,
knife
always a great
main.
time. But for survivors, take advantage of the cameras and the doors. It may seem a little unsafe because you can be interrupted or whatever, but they're really valuable tools if you get used to them and you use it to reveal the killer and kind of scoping out the area. You'll get more of an advantage out of them than I think you realize at first.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Jay, thank you so much, as
Thank you.
always, for joining us on the couch with your wonderful work and the fun stuff that you've planted in there. Soon enough, people will get to play around with it. I know you're going to be glued to your Twitch screen so you can watch
yes.
people play it, test it out. Thank you so much for joining us. The show must roll on. So next, we're going to bring out our friend
Look,
Justin Banks. to
those
fill you
new
in on
screenshots that we got of
DBD's anniversary
Springtrap,
event that's right around the corner.
very, very cool. Ultimately, I get why they're not showing too much because it is coming out literally in 30 minutes. So I understand why. I am curious about their anniversary event, so I'm not going to click off just yet. But yeah, I will be playing the PTB at 10 p.m. my time, this time, right now. Basically in 10 hours, basically. Please, why is the music for the transition so freaking loud? Please, make it stop! Make it stop! Oh my god. Look, I love this song. It's such a great main theme. But for the love of everything, balance the stream audio. I get it's a struggle. I get it. It's just, please. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's cool that they confirmed the security camera mechanic is happening with the doors, though. I still question the 5 number on the door. Maybe that is the battery being represented? Maybe? It has 5 charges? I don't know. It's not like you want to drag out the batch, you know? Like, I could see it having 5 charges. Oh my gosh, please!
Okay, so oh my god, my throat. I died.
I just wanted to know what the
one of the
anniversary
best
event
things,
is.
for Dead by Daylight that makes me really excited around this time of year is that there's always something to celebrate. And this year is no different. Because not only are we welcoming in Five Nights at Freddy's to the Fog, but also our anniversary event is right around the corner. So, what better
Wait,
way
I'm dumb.
to
I said
party
10-year
and welcome
anniversary
back
earlier.
the anniversary
There's a
event and get
big
ourselves
9 right
nice
there.
and warm by the fire than with
And it
Justin
says it in the
Banks.
title. My
Thank you,
bad,
Dork.
my
I'm
bad.
really happy to be back with all you guys out there.
9-year
It's another
anniversary.
Masquerade, another year where they dust me off, take me out of the locker, and get ready to talk to you guys about what is happening for this year's Masquerade.
Yeah, and I'm super excited to hear how we're going to be partying it up in this this year's anniversary event.
Stopped
So
playing
there's
DBD
lots
a
of
while
stuff
ago,
going
so I
on.
don't know
It's
if
a
it's
special
become
one,
more interesting.
Because as I think you saw by the title just before, after 4 years, this is going to be our final Masquerade. We have
Final?
lots of laughs, lots of fun, and the response to all of the gameplay, the cosmetics, the
final?
aesthetics.
I
have all
just
been
got here, man. Why
incredible
final?
Since we got this party started.
Wow, look at those
So
banners,
our
though.
final Masquerade event is actually going to start in about a month and run from June 25th to July 16th.
Okay.
While we're sad to see it
June
go, I mean, it was
25th.
a really fun theme that we worked on internally. We've had a gas working on it every single year, but we're going to close out with one last big hurrah before moving on to something completely brand new.
was the one in the
for our
locker.
10th anniversary next year. So I don't want to hype, I don't want to tease, but come back a year from now and we're going to have something really special for you.
Okay.
I'm really excited to see what we come up with. But also when in terms of actual gameplay, when we're talking about the return of Twisted Masquerade, is it true that the team decided to work on fine-tuning what we've currently got instead of adding new things to the whole shebang?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a few things that we're doing to really focus on the quality of life of the game overall. So you've seen, all of you guys out there, I don't even know which camera I'm looking at. That one. All of you guys out there, you've all seen how we're pushing for quality of life. We want to make sure that it's the game that, it's the game you guys deserve. You've stuck with us for such a long time. We're fixing long-standing bugs. We're adding features to just improve your overall experience. And we want that to translate to how we deal with events as well.
I'm a
So
little
we've made the
scared with
decision
some
to
of the
focus
changes
a lot of our
coming
resources on that
with
quality of life,
today's
and
chapter.
less so on adding to new gameplay features for this final Twisted
Like, it
Masquerade
feels
event.
like they're making
Okay,
it
so
a bit more
in terms of that, then, what do
killer
players expect
friendly
to see
than
returning
survivor
to the fog
friendly.
with this Twisted Masquerade?
And I
So,
play Survivor
returning- well, I can
99% of the
summarize by saying all the
time.
really cool stuff that we've done before. Again, it's fun to work on this stuff year after year. So what we have coming back are the invitation powers that are super fun that you can collect as Survivor or Killer, and you'll have different powers to use their charges for as the match goes on. We are bringing back the Bag of Tricks that we introduced last year, which creates a random effect on the match, that happens based on the progression of completing generators, accumulated with whatever hook stages are at, to really keep things dynamic, keep it moving. We're also bringing back Father Campbell's chapel, decorated, for the entire party, and it's still all the same decorations as last year.
I don't know what any of
but
this is. I'm
we're
still
saying
so new.
the party's coming to an end over
dwindling
there.
down.
Yeah, and we'll even have a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's theming showing up in our anniversary lobby.
Okay, I love the
Lobby.
fact that the lobby is going to be like a party in more ways than one.
FNAF?
Plus all the returning content. I mean,
Lobby.
what's not to love there? I
Ah,
cannot wait
said-
to
you
get
said the
my
words.
hands on my invitation just to cause ruckus. So when you're talking about the quality of life, though, are the players going to be able to experience that in the gameplay with Twisted Masquerade this year?
Absolutely. So when we were looking at how quality of life applies to, let's say, the game as a whole, we're saying, well, there are some elements of events that could work better for a better player experience. So while by and large everything from the event was really well received, we know people enjoy the invitation powers, the Bag of Tricks, etc. There was one big friction point from last year that we wanted to fix, which was the remote hook power for the invitations. So we've tweaked that a little bit just to apply some quality of life to this event itself, to make sure that as a killer is using it, it's no longer instant. You can't just look at a hook and bam, the survivor goes there.
Oh, that's
Now what will happen is
that was
survivor
the
has to
idea.
Look at a hook,
That's a
they'll hold a button
crazy
for a period of
mechanic to
time,
have
and then
added.
the survivor will be teleported. And it will also be obvious that the killer is doing this so the survivors have time for their counterplay to make them drop their partner. So we're really
Pebbles
hoping
pays
that creates
attention to
some
nothing else, but when FNAF
more
is mentioned, she
friendly
perks up her
gameplay,
ears
some
like
less abusive elements, and just
I
an
mean,
overall
look
much
at me.
better party for everyone to play through.
It's going to be great. I'm really excited.
But no,
for
I
that,
am interested
So,
in this.
In addition
It'll
to
be the
that,
first time I play their
last year we
anniversary
pulled back
event
the
after
curtain
all.
on our host of the
But
anniversary.
yeah, they said
that,
FNAF, you know.
we've shown around in quite a few assets.
I
We
feel
showed
like it's
off
just
last
gonna be
year
like a
in, a lot of
A
ways.
celebrate
Our
poster or
darling
something.
Trix. So
Some FNAF
since
balloons.
this is the last Masquerade, her presence is going to be a little less felt, so you won't hear her or see her as often. And then she'll just be, with the Masquerade, fading away into the fog, you could say.
Oh, that's really sad that we're going to see her fading away, but I understand. At least we get to enjoy her while we still have her.
Yep.
So with this being the last hurrah, what does this mean for the Twisted Masquerade rewards and outfits?
So this is probably one of my favorite
Do I
parts to
get
talk
free
about,
stuff?
because when we see these concepts
I
every
like
year,
free stuff.
it's amazing. These are
Please?
so creative and fun to work on. So we wanted to use our final Twisted Masquerade as a way to catch up on all original characters who did not previously have a mask or outfit.
Okay.
Oh.
So what you would see here is that we are adding masks for any survivors that are originals.
Claudette!
that did
Claudette's
not
my
previously have a
main!
mask.
Let's
So
go!
we've got one for Vittorio, Jake, Tori, Sable.
That's
Claudette,
all I
and
care
Noella.
about. Let's go!
And on the killer side, we only
I
had
get
one that's missing a mask,
free.
so we have a mask for Houndmaster. And then what we have to supplement that to keep 6 collectible pieces per roll is 5 killer anniversary weapons that look amazing.
Oh.
So for that, we've got one for Trapper, Nurse,
I've only
Huntress,
played
Doctor, and Spirit.
Bing Bong Man is what I
cannot wait to
call
get
I
my
think his
hands on
name
that
is the
Spirit
Wraith
one.
officially.
Yeah, oh my god, they all look so
I've
so
only
damn
played
good.
Bing
So
Bong
good.
And we've not
Man.
left out 2 other characters because those are going to get the fully earnable outfits
Okay.
from the event.
Oh.
So we've got David King and the Wraith. So
Bing Bong
fully
Man!
decked out,
Let's
ready
go!
to celebrate the party. So with that, we're catching up.
Dude,
on
I get
all
a
of our
free
original
skin
characters,
for
making
both
sure
my
that
mains.
everyone is
Dude,
able
I-
to dress for the party for our final Masquerade, which I think is really cool.
It's
Yay!
One thing that we've started to do over the past few years is introduce what I'm
Disturbing the
calling,
peace!
guests to the party.
Okay.
So some licensed characters who are getting outfits. Now, I don't want to spoil anything,
Springtrap?
so stay tuned for Hollis's section after, as he shows you who is guest starring at the party.
I feel like
Okay.
Springtrap has to
And
have
hopefully
a
they rolled in
masquerade
that
thing,
20
no?
style.
Oh,
If they're doing something FNAF-y for it, it makes sense.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are going to be thinking about this, myself included. I'm very curious. So when it comes to the time-limited Twisted Masquerade collection and the items, what happens?
It's fine if you're
So,
Claudette, just don't be
As
Meg.
we've
Meg
done
is
for
my
events
second
and
main,
event
actually.
collections in the past, like this one, we have it only available during the period of the event, and then when the event happens again next year, all of the previous iterations come back in the store. Since this is the last Masquerade, what we're doing
They
is
said that there will be a
little
glitch trap
different.
skin. I
We
don't
have to
know.
adapt because we don't
Honestly,
want these to fade
I
away
could see
forever.
Glitch Trap with his
So
like
we are
purple
tentatively
star
planning for
vest
these to come
fitting
back
this
in the
theme.
store
Although
permanently at a
they
certain point
do
in
have
the
a
future,
blue theme
but
going
I can't
on, so
give
maybe not,
specifics exactly
unless they
when that is
change
going
it
to
up.
be.
The color
So
scheme.
when this Masquerade ends,
He could fit a
everyone will
party vibe,
disappear,
but his build is
and
completely
when we
different, so
know
I
when
don't
they are coming
know.
back, we are certainly going to be communicating on it. So
They
players
could also
can be
just
aware
have
and they know when they can come back and
undamaged normal
get any
Spring
masks they
Bonnie.
missed,
That
or
would
if
be
they
pretty
joined us
cool.
later, come in and pick them up then.
That's going to be awesome, especially because
maybe
like,
it's just
this time
the
of
Dead by
year,
Daylight
anniversary
unique
is, like, a
version of
huge thing
Springtrap.
for our community. So
not a
this is
bad thing.
A huge win.
AR had a lot of
but also,
unique
aren't we doing
skins for
something else to
Springtrap
make this a
when
little
it was
bit
still
more
around,
special?
you know?
Absolutely. So I was talking about
They
how
had
we wanna
that
make sure all of
clown.
our
You guys
originals
remember
have
that clown
masks or outfits to
skin?
celebrate the party. But we want to make sure that all of our players have access to all of these originals too to celebrate with. So what we're doing is we're putting all of our original characters on free trial for the entire duration of the event. So if there's a survivor, a killer that you've not ever played before, you've been interested about, pick them up, play them in the normal queue, play them in
Wait,
the
that's
event
actually
queue,
so cool.
really go nuts. And then if you actually want to keep them, we're going to have some really sick sales going on.
Yeah, what the frick?
Get
That's
them
so
at a really
cool.
nice price and keep celebrating with them.
Everything's
That's
gonna
awesome,
be
Justin. Thank
free
you so much for
temporarily.
giving us the full rundown
But you get
on
to try stuff
anniversary
out.
event and the Twisted Masquerade. It's so sad to hear that it's going to be going.
I do
soon,
want
but
the Resident
we're gonna
Evil
keep it
pack
together.
when
Gonna go
I
off the bang.
play this
At
one.
least we have that, right? At least we have that.
I'm
All
gonna be
so
getting the
next up,
FNAF
joining me on the couch is
stuff,
going to be a
you know?
new face to the stream. So please join me in the chat with a warm welcome for Hollis, who's going to be giving us a full rundown on the latest collections that'll be rolling into the fog.
Okay, this will be the last segment that we see, just in case more FNAF gets mentioned. I want to be thorough, guys. You know, collection could mean more skin. This music still freaking. I'm gonna fight, actually. I do want to go back to listen to that song that was played for the Springtrap, because is that his chase music? The clown music? But imagine another FNAF map, though. Imagine. Someday. I don't think they do that. I think they only do one map per collab.
It is upcoming collections time.
Hold up.
You know I love talking about
Very quickly,
collections,
very quickly.
And here with me,
We're
to
gonna
talk
get to
about
Indie
them
Cross.
is
I
our-
just
a
wanna
new face,
know.
Our senior live specialist, operations specialist, Hollis, to give us the full rundown on everything that's going to be coming to the Dead by Daylight in-game store in the next couple of months. So welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
So Hollis, how about you go ahead and give us a rundown about your role real quick?
Yeah. So my day-to-day consists mostly of scheduling. and
He
setting
was
things
in
up
the
for
locker
in-game
this
store.
whole
So
time.
stuff you would see like the collection banners, featured outfits.
I feel like Daco's going to
bundles,
end up playing this for 9
gifts,
hours on the
stuff like that.
charity stream.
I've also worked on.
I know
Daco
Daco is freaking out at those screenshots, too.
Chrysalis, Noir, Horrors from the Deep, and the Forgotten Myth collection.
There is a charity
And on
thing
that
going
note,
on
speaking
actually
of
with a
content
lot of
creation, I
FNAF
look forward to moving
creators
further in that direction
and
as
Dead
a
by
person handing
Daylight.
out
Not
cards
like an
and
official
player cards
collab between
going
Dead by
forward.
Daylight, but like they are
Okay.
playing
Speaking of
Dead by
player
Daylight.
cards, that was actually one thing we missed to talk
And
about in our
each
last set.
like
I
a
was
bunch
just
of
checking
creators
out
are
with
on different
Justin,
teams for
where
it. I don't know
we're
how
gonna
it's gonna
have
work,
badges
but
coming in as other
I'm
things in
happy
the event.
that
I'm super excited.
it's a thing that's happening.
But also, thank
You know,
you
getting the
for
community
Chrysalis
together for a
collection.
good
Oh my
cause while
God,
playing
I'm
the
a
new
huge
stuff.
Chrysalis
It's
fan.
very exciting.
But with all of that said, Like I said, I just sat down with Justin, and they gave us a full rundown about the Twisted Masquerade when it comes to in-game earnables. But what can you tell us about?
I think it's called
Yeah, so just mentioned we have some really
Five
cool
Gens at
exclusive
Freddy's.
event,
I think that's what
rewards. We also have
the
some
event is
exclusive
called.
Store rewards for Twisted Masquerade.
Okay.
This time around, we have some outfits for the Lich Vecna, who's wearing his.
I
Masquerade
heard that
Lich
this guy's
outfit,
getting
as
super
well
buffed
as Baemar,
this
who is
season.
wearing his Masquerade musician outfit.
I've
And
never
actually grow a
encountered
mustache
this
like
guy.
that.
It's magnificent.
Oh, it's beautiful. Plus, as always, all the masks and outfits from previous years will also be returning to the store. You'll even be able to find a few select masks in bundles for Killer and Survivor. And for anyone who may have missed Twisted Masquerade last year, we'll also have a bundle with rewards from that. So the Unknown outfit, the player cards, and the charms. And all that will be available in the store on June 25th with the start of the event.
No free.
Hey, so is there going to be any like fantastic sales happening as well?
There might be. So we're going to be doing 30% off almost everything in the store for outfits released before the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter.
Okay.
On top of that, we'll be doing 25 to 50% off almost all the characters.
Wait,
And
what?
as Justin mentioned, if you find a character you like during the free trials, it's a great time to pick them up and add them to your roster.
Fails.
Okay. All right. So, and as obviously,
what?
we kind of touched on it. Brace yourself. This is a bit emotional. But after this, the party will be over. It'll be our. I
This
know.
is so much.
Let's keep it together.
Tricks, don't leave me.
I don't even know what's going
But
on.
we're gonna be okay because before we close the curtain, we've got other things happening right before, right?
That's correct. On June 17th, we have our highly anticipated Five Nights at Freddy's chapter releasing, and along with it, the Five Nights at Freddy's collection.
What?
Now, as you know, Dave and Matt already revealed one of the outfits at PAX, but we got a
One.
few more to show off today that no one's seen quite yet.
I freaking told you guys.
But in
I
case you
told you
didn't
guys
miss
there were
PAX,
more.
first of all, what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Second of all, you would have saw that we revealed.
See,
our yellow
I think
rabbit
those
legendary
balloons
outfit
are
for
what
our
they
new
mean by
killer,
the FNAF
Springtrap.
stuff.
This is an incredible outfit from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
What the frick? Okay, June 17th. They just casually dropped that release date like that.
That really
Wow, wait, look at him. Look
This
at
outfit has
him.
original voiceover from Matthew Lillard.
He looks
recorded
evil as
just for
frick.
Dead by Daylight, as well as some special voiceover and animations in the lobby.
Okay, I cannot wait to get my hands on that. But are there going to be other versions of Springtrap coming into the fog as well?
There is.
Come on,
we
come
also
on.
have a glitch trap, a legendary outfit for Springtrap.
Oh, you were right in chat.
Oh
my gosh, wait, you were right, you were right. Oh my gosh.
A very crucial role.
You were right. Wait, that's so cool. Yo.
Both legendary outfits.
I told you guys he has his little party vest with the stars too. Oh my
So a
gosh.
glitch trap portrait badge for glitch trap and a yellow rabbit
Wait,
portrait with
that's-
Matthew Lillard's likeness. We can buy that as well. We also have two very rare outfits for Springtrap. which are
More?
taken from Five Nights at Freddy's Special Delivery, the mobile AR game, which are Clown Springtrap and Toxic Springtrap. Now,
Guys,
Clown Springtrap is
guys,
pretty much
guys,
looking
guys,
for him, but we put
guys.
on Toxic Springtrap.
I
so we'll
told
give
you
him
that
our own.
clown was real.
But that's all. For the survivors out there who want to show their love. for
Also,
FNAF,
this one looks
there will
so
be
freaking
20,000
gross. I
t-shirts
love it.
available for all original survivors.
Oh, they are
You can buy
doing
them
skins.
individually or bundled together.
Wow, people were right
That'd be
about
great.
the
I mean, I love
I thought it would be
like
a
the shirts
security
especially
uniform, but
because it
sure, I'll
gives
take
you,
merch
like,
in game.
casual
Frick it,
look.
you know?
And I think because of that, it's why I love the next collection you're going to be talking about.
Casual is a great way to describe it because
What the
this
frick?
collection is simply called the Casual Collection, and as the name implies, it focuses on streetwear.
This
and
is too
casual
much for
clothing.
my wallet too,
Letting us
man.
add
We're
new
so
variety
cooked.
to characters who've kind of been stuck with one.
I'm
look in the
committing
past.
though.
So,
Buying if
for
the
example,
whole thing is
Dollar
in
Gabriel, who's often
a bundle,
portrayed in space
I'm
themed
down.
outfits, we
I'm
finally
down.
gave him something more casual to show a different side of his character.
Looks so
who is
good.
this? What are we talking
Handsome man,
about?
isn't it?
Handsome man.
Handsome. On top of Gabriel, we also have outfits for Tori, who will be.
Oh,
taking a
okay, I
break from
see.
her cult
Alternate
robes.
outfits
That
for
looks so good.
Survivor.
One I
I
know
see, I see.
you're very excited about, which is Talita.
It's
who is
Mark
getting
from the
some
early
pants
2000s.
And escaping her shorts and skirt for Tori.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's Charlie.
Yes,
Whoa.
pants.
Thank you, Eric.
Wait, okay, so I don't think the Springtrap skins are going to be
Yeah,
out
it's been
today.
panty
Then
modes.
it's just gonna be main
I don't know if
Springtrap.
those exist. And finally,
But the
we have,
bundle
outfit for Happy
comes
as
out on
well.
June
And this
17th
collection will be
with the
in store on
official
July 2nd,
chapter
right at the
release.
start of summer.
I think
cannot
I got
wait.
that down.
Obviously, I'm very excited for pants.
If that's the case,
But
I'll-
with
I'll
that,
I'll
I mean, especially
stream it
because, like,
when
with
it comes out
pants, I get
officially,
to be
the
nice and
chapter.
comfortable while I'm hanging
and
on
I
the
will
hook.
get
mean,
all
I'm
of the
good there anyway,
skins,
so I might as
every
well-
single one.
Right?
It'd also be awkward if you were on the hook with no pants.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm actually so happy that
Pretty
they're
sad, Olive.
like. I love the
But,
glitch trap
we also want the
design.
killers to be nice and
But I'm
comfortable
also
as
happy
well
that
while
they're bringing in
slim and
AR
putting people on
stuff.
hooks.
You know, it's
Which
not
reminds me
forgotten
why
media.
we're bringing up the Boulay Brothers collection, which will be joining the Fog on July 8th, coming in with a very rare for the Huntress and a legendary for the Artist.
That's right. And since the artist's outfit is a legendary
This
outfit
skin
inspired
is
by the Boulay Brothers
insane.
themselves,
I saw it on the other
buying that will
stream.
award you an exclusive Boulay Brothers
Actually
themed portrait
terrifying.
badge.
Yes, can't.
We're hyped for
I'm so
pants.
Excited. So excited to get my hands on that.
We're hyped for a T-shirt that says Five Nights at
This is
Freddy's.
the best segue because we're going to be talking about a fan favorite returning.
Yes, that is right. The Waterfront Massacre Collection is back. And for anyone out there who doesn't
Too
know
much
what the
money
Waterfront
this
Massacre
month
Collection
with just
is,
the Hex
it's
stuffed
basically
animals.
Day at the beach gone
Dude,
terribly,
Hex has
horribly
some
wrong
good
for our
stuff.
characters. This time around, we have
Poor
outfits for
FNAF
Ellie,
World forgot to
Arella,
meet the.
Ace, and Xenomorph.
Oh, FNAF
So
World.
Ellie and Arella are both
You were
getting
so
some
misunderstood.
sun and nice beach wear we thought each of them would enjoy. And then there's Ace, who is doing the same, but in a more classic Ace fashion.
Dang, put some pants on.
very
Jeez.
He's rocking a leopard print speedo. And,
Oh my gosh.
What seems to be a very short robe.
What are we
And,
doing?
all the people out there can hear you typing in chat. I can confirm
Hello?
that this outfit is mix and match. So you can go ahead and
Mix
make
and
your
match?
speedo as a part of whatever outfit you like. If you want
That's
to put it in the
crazy,
top
that's
half of the Alice in
crazy.
Wonderland collection, you
That's
can. We're not
crazy.
gonna stop you. That's called fashion. Finally, we worked closely with 20th Century Games on our take of an aquatic xenomorph. It's inspired by kind of an anglerfish look, and we're really happy with how it turned out.
Wow,
It's
that's
very creepy,
pretty.
very cool, and honestly, would not want to run into that while swimming.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
absolutely not.
And you can expect the Waterfront Massacre Collection, as well as Ace's Speedo, to be available in the store on July 16th.
I'm gonna
I already
be
know a
facing
very
the
distinct
xenomorph
group of
again
people that were
in
playing nothing but
their own
Ace
game on Friday.
Friday during 2v8, and they're going to be wearing the hell out of that speedo.
Honestly, I rarely see the xenomorph in Dead by Daylight though.
Oh my gosh.
The one
choose
time
your
I did
sides.
though, it was a pretty funny
Thank you
match.
so much for joining me on the
And then I
couch
got
to
too
talk
confident
about all the
and,
latest
I
collections that will be
suffered
coming
for
into
it.
the Fog. I'm super excited, and it was great to have you, Hollis.
Oh, thank you for having me. This is so much
Dude,
fun.
It's so
wow.
much fun. So next, I'm going to be on the couch here with Eric for all of our Dead by Daylight creators out there to talk about the creator program. So stay tuned.
I'll watch it in my own time. I don't know how interested people are in this. I'm interested. I don't know. Here, wait. Let's just before we leave. Let me. Where were those screenshots?
Into spring.
Dude, look at this. Look at all the content we
Now, this
got
outfit
for
has
tuning
original
into
voiceover
this
from
stream.
Matthew Lillard. That was recorded.
Matthew
just-
Lillard.
I can talk as
We
well.
got. This is the skin I'm most excited for. I love this design so much. I wonder what voice. Would it be British Afton again? You think he doesn't talk? Glitchtrap doesn't talk. I assume so. I don't think they're gonna
He's
get different
Puppy
voice
Villain,
actors
and its
for.
sequel, Help Wanted 2,
more,
where he played
you know?
a very crucial role in the story. So it's amazing to have him as part of this collection.
Dude, I can't believe
And as
Help
an added
Wanted
bonus, for
representation
both
in this
legendary
game.
outfits,
It's
when you
peak.
unlock them,
It's
you will receive
peak.
outfits for Clown Springtrap.
This is freaking funny. I can't believe Clown. I feel like I called that into existence just for speaking his name. Clown Springtrap is real.
And Toxic Springtrap.
And
Now,
Toxic Springtrap. See, I was thinking of this one too, but I always forget his name because he's just so ugly to me. But hey, it's perfect, you know. Killer's first person. Glitchtrap reminds me Daycare Deathtrap FNAF. What? I've never heard of that. Or maybe it was in the Discord and I forget. I don't know. But I'm still not taking recommendations until I finish Hypno's Lullaby and the Toby Hacks. Okay, wait. Where was this? Hold up. What is this music? Prepare thy ears. I wasn't ready still, frick! I wasn't ready! Jeez. Stop. Why is it suddenly reminding me of baseball? I don't get this song at all. It kind of fits him though. Kind of. It fits the idea of an animatronic mascot is the best that I could say about it. It's so random though. Here, wait, where is this? This is beautiful. This right here. Cinema. Look at his teeth. I really like this model. I do. Went to go get tacos, what I miss. We saw so much Springtrap. We see this dude. How did people leak it? I'm confused about that. How did people know? Oh wait, we also gotta shout out this random t-shirt. we shout out to the Survivor skin. Why are their eyeballs like that? Do you hang on, does the zoom work? Why are their eyes like this? Yo, Freddy and the gang, what are they on? Oh my gosh. Great stuff. I'm excited. Why is his bow red? Why is his bow red? I can't. Alright. Enough of that. That was great though. Like I said, we'll be playing it at 10 p.m. over on Ian's Twitch channel. Here, I'll link it just in case any new people are curious. But again, I will also be recording my POV for a video on this beta chapter tomorrow. It's not gonna be super like complicated editing or whatever because I do want it out tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to see our full rounds on the FNAF map, go support Ian. Hold up. I forget the Twitch links don't work properly. You know, you could go to the search bar, surely. You guys could go to the search bar, yeah. Creator program got the thing Fortnite does. We make purchases and you get stuff from what we buy. I figured it's cool that they're adding that. I don't think I've earned the right to even sign up. You know, I'm very, very new to Dead by Daylight. But who knows? If I continue to play this game a lot in the future, maybe someday. Maybe. Alright. I'll tune into that in my own time later on. Ian, my Oshi. I can't believe he's stolen my what's it called? What do people say? Is there a word for fans who are like you're their Oshi? Is there a word for that? The fans? It feels weird even saying fans. Forget everything. We're watching Indie Cross now. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're watching both episodes. I haven't seen anything for this, but like I said before, yeah, he stole the skulls. An official word. You know, Oshi is a word, and there's also Kamioshi. Is that what it's called? I don't think that's right. Whatever. I don't know VTuber terminology that well. It's whatever. Where was I? Oh yeah. Like I said earlier, I did play the Indie Cross mod a long time ago. And they said they were gonna update it. I'm not sure when. I didn't even finish the mod technically though, because I was an idiot at the time and I never checked replay, and there were a lot of bonus songs. So maybe I'll revisit it someday. But I did play the main Cuphead, Sans, and Bendy Weeks. Ian reacted to this. She took the idea. I did not take the idea from his stream. I was supposed to watch this in a different time, and we just had so many issues that day. But now we're here, and we're gonna watch it. The FNAF thing is the third FNAF mod made by the same team who made the other two. What? Link it in the Discord. I'm curious. See, chat will go back to sleep. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a super early time for a lot of you, so I appreciate you joining me in watching that and being hyped for it. All right. Enough stalling. We've got a 16-minute episode here. Shout out to MORØ for allowing reactions to this. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a little loud for me. Let me know how the volume is for you guys. It's very loud. Also, I need to remember to add links to the stream and to these episodes in the description. You got that, future Pebbles? You got that. Okay. I'll check the volume. Test. It's loud as frick. Hang on, I'll turn it down a little more. Alright, let's start. Indie Cross episode 1. So this is what... Wait, there's no way. Wow. There's no voice? So this is what thou were talking about in that message Altius sent me. Certainly stay vigilant, as I have a bad feeling about this. It's so cooked. Do not expect me to read that fast, please. Please, there's voices. I know that there's voices. I know Cuphead has a voice. I know this about this show. Please. Ugh, the sacrifice. No! Also, I've never played Shovel Knight. I know he's a very iconic character, but I've never played a Shovel Knight game. Like, the closest I've been to Shovel Knight to Smash Bros. Because he's an assist trophy. Shovel Knight. And you know, I know I'm not. Holy frick, that sentence. I know that's not what this is, but it reminds me of Sonic Frontiers enemies. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, it reminds me so much of them. Truly one of the streams of all time. I'm here to bring variety. Also, in case I forget, somebody remind me to look at the Secret of the Mimic teaser, because I just realized that I forgot about it. Like, if I'm ending stream and I didn't do it, call me out, please. Dang, this bass is going crazy. Oh my gosh, the animation is so beautiful. What the frick? Wait, what did that say? Sorry. I'm gonna be pausing and simulating next attack. Okay. I'm not sorry, actually. Go watch the original episode. Support MORØ and everyone who worked on this.
Big guy, over here.
Big guy!
Yeah, you think it hurts. I'm gonna level with you. I'm surprised it doesn't.
Cuphead. Now there's somebody I know a lot about. The second song in Cuphead's Week was so good. I remember it. Technicolor something. Technicolor Shuffle. It was something like that. It was very good. Oh. That's a lot. Dude, the backgrounds are so pretty too. They're very painted. Oh, that's Hollow Knight. That makes sense. Frisk Undertale? Is that really you? Oh, that's a knife. Are we sure that's not Kara Undertale? Insert Once Upon a Time.
It's too much, stranger. Their forces grow in volume. We're simply no match.
Clearly you've never rodeoed with a Cupmeister. I only just got here. Ditching this joint's not a question on my mind.
Retreat. A perfect suggestion, valiant talking flask.
Get off! I can take them with my eyes closed.
Now is
Whiz.
the time for big talk, magic flask.
Magic flask.
A fountain of different offerings is still a fountain.
You don't get around much, do you?
Oh my gosh. Full reference. Oh. Hey, he doesn't take fall damage, it's fine. Actually, yes he does. Technically, I'm thinking back to that Cuphead second run gun level with the tree. If you fall too far, he will take damage. Cuphead, you're so weak. Why would you do it? I need to give Hollow Knight another chance, man. I don't remember why I stopped. Maybe it's because it took too long and then I was like, I don't remember where I am. Oh. Frisk, put the knife down. I didn't know Frisk was even in the first episode. What the frick? Knight. The soul, no! Too much is going on right now. What the frick? I thought this episode was only Cuphead and Shovel Knight.
Come if you hadn't dragged me.
It's too dangerous to fight them. They outsize us. Plenty against a couple. What logic is going against simple math?
Well, let me think. 2 bozos against a bad guy equals fat chance of a loss.
You disgrace the
bozos.
almighty math in vain?
Yeah, well, your almighty can shove it. I'm taking on bigger and badder than this.
That's so easy to say. Until you know what foes you're up against. Something you clearly don't know yet.
Well, hold on. How do I know you're not just some phony baloney, huh?
I just saved you.
Yeah, to have the fun in killing me all
Wait,
you
the subtitle.
some phony baloney, huh?
You think I didn't catch
saved
that? You think I didn't catch that?
Yeah, to have the fun in killing me all to yourself.
You think of me so lowly. I understand. This army does not signify vain nor malice. It's a sworn oath to combat the greater evil ahead. If I had thought you evil, I would have slain you right where you stand.
Oh, so you think you have the higher ground? Think you can just slay me right here?
Whimsical flask. Friend, I don't mean to alarm you, but you don't have any valor.
Oh, you don't just get to call me a friend and put up a fight like that.
It's a fight you're wanting with me.
It's a fight you're gonna get if you don't quit flapping your lips.
He doesn't have
Through me
lips.
all you must. But it is you who I saved. It is you who needs saving. It is I that will do my bidding.
Stand down.
I'm afraid you'll have to remove my legs if you expect me to kneel, stranger.
The name's Cuphead, and you're crossing the line.
Cross it, foe!
All right, you ding-dong.
Absent-minded buffoon!
Goofball.
Magic flash!
I'm a cop!
Valid crash out, valid crash out. He keeps naming him wrong. He's corrected him so many times. Is this Celeste girl? I haven't played that game. I don't know anything about that game.
Oh, hello!
Run!
You startled me a bit there.
From one red-haired girl to another,
happen to know
please
where I live,
run.
Whoa, easy
The
now.
freaking
Nice
subtitle. It's just,
I don't know who you are or what you want, so can you please just lower the knife so we can talk this out? You know what? Screw you.
real.
I'll just wait here until they...
Oh my gosh. Never thought Frisk could be so menacing. Oh no. Oh. I don't know anything about her. Dang. I wonder if Frisk and
That was
Springtrap are gonna
quite
work
excessive,
together
don't you
in the
think?
next episode. On before we get into this intense action. Where did my chat go? What the frick? Fun fact, Shovel Knight is canonically capable of fighting Kratos from God of War to a draw. I feel like I heard of this, but how do people know canonically? The pea shooter. Ah, his eyes. Oh gosh. Sheesh. He's bringing out the whole kit. Charge shot. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my, dude, the production is so good though. Like the song is a jam. Obviously the animation is killing it. Dude, he's using so many specials. What kind of charms does he have equipped? He's still very vulnerable.
Madeline. It was a split-second decision.
Now we'll never know if they survived. But to be fair, they were chasing me with a knife. I don't think they had good intentions.
Let's not worry about it now and keep moving. We don't want to stay here any longer than we have to. Do you hear that?
What is it?
Frisk? Oh. It's trauma, sorry. Hello! So cute.
Arms down, little cup. It's finished.
Put him up. I'm not done yet.
Oh my
Fighting
gosh,
is
not the
futile in your
blood.
current condition.
But no, you're right. I'm done for.
The
Before
voice
you
acting
take me
too, I
down,
forgot to call that out.
Tell Elder Kettle
I
and Mugsy
like
was me.
Cuphead's voice reminds me so much of the show version. Whoever's voicing him did such a good job. Kratos is the PlayStation exclusive secret boss of Shovel Knight. What? That's crazy.
Broke the picket fence.
Hey, what?
But it wouldn't have happened if my brother handed over the stupid yo-yo. It was all, oh, Cuphead, you've been using it for hours. It's my turn. And I'm like, well, you used it. Well, I can't think of when right now, but you definitely used it. And I... Hey, what gives?
If I were to kill you, I would have done it now, my friend.
But you look pretty
You're
hit
so
on
annoying.
yourself, Chief.
This Elder Kettle and Mugsy. Excuse me?
Oh, no, don't mind me.
You seem to embolden mighty strength for who you would consider as family. My wounds still carry, but your life depends on remaining stronger. For Elder Kettle and Mugsy.
Mugsy.
Okay, what is this? What brings you merry and jolly?
You wouldn't understand. So where'd you get moves like that anyway? Bringing it in with a right hook out of nowhere like kablowing!
Ha ha! Young Cup, a knight never gives away his secrets.
Sometimes you just gotta duke it out to become
I've
bros.
been training with ancient sorcery for many a time from young, and it all comes from the shovel.
Jimmy Jam Jones, that shovel's really something!
I had not been alone in training either. Many of my compadres trained alongside our stead, preparing for a future to
Hang
protect
on, I'm seeing that the subtitle is getting cropped. I could fix it. Hang on. There we go. My bad.
our people and save the distressed.
What a weird use of shovels. Back where I came from, we used those to pick up vegetables, dig holes, and bury the deceased.
Shall we move forward? I need to find safety.
Is that awkward or something? I hope it wasn't too
I'm
awkward.
sure you must be missing your family, Elder Kettle and Mugsy. Great heavens, is that not his name? Ye jester of yonder, I will smite you.
There's a war going on or something. He's aura farming. What does that binary mean? No, not his knife. Or their knife. Oh my gosh, is he about to lose his soul again? No! Okay, thank you so much, Celeste. Or not Celeste, sorry, Madeline. Celeste is the game, I think. Do I know that voice for Shovel Knight? Is it DA Games? Shovel Knight has not spoken. What do you mean? Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Jeez. Or in this case, 1,000 knives. Holy frick, that was that's painful. Painful.
Initiating recall command for all drones. Repeat, all drones return to position immediately.
Oh, was it a trick?
Oh no.
Did the knife do something? Wait, what the frick?
Excuse me? We're not hostile. We're just looking for a way out of this place. Think you can help us
Energy
out?
very low. Do not engage in
Powers are
combat.
very limited in this current state.
No! Good gosh, I freaking knew it! Oh, frick. I don't even know what this thing is. Why is Frisk so powerful? They have to be, like, possessed? Just pray for mercy. Oh, gosh. Chill, chill! Friendly fire, friendly fire! He spoke while fighting Cuphead? Do I have bad memory? When did the knight speak? I'm so confused. Are we talking about Shovel Knight? Oh my gosh. I thought, guys, his name, because this one's Shovel Knight, but the Hollow Knight's name is Knight. That's why I was so confused. It is DA Games. It's Ryan. Wow, nice. What are we talking about? That was a great first episode, though. Oh my! I really didn't know how many characters were gonna be in this first one. I didn't expect Frisk to be evil. I assume that there's some kind of corruption going on, though, because the knife is suspicious with its glitchy texture. Unless maybe Frisk does choose the genocide route in this. Hey, is this Core? I forget the name of the song. I think it's Core. Madeline, TLDR lore, emotionally unstable girl climbs Magic Mountain to find inner peace. Her literal doubts and fears become Dark Madeline. They fight, eventually accept each other, and now confused. Oh. How dare you spoil? I'm kidding. Oh, there's a teaser. Okay. I heard Celeste is a pretty game. I might play it. Is that... Who the frick? Pyrus? Pyrus? No, it's not. Listen, guys. In my defense, I thought that was an orange scarf, and I thought this was a skeleton. That was embarrassing. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Pebs, don't change too much. What did I do? Hang on. Let's just look at these comments. I'm curious. Voice actor for the Night Erased. Their dialogue was so impactful. So true. So true. I'm afraid you will have to remove my legs if you ever expect me to kneel. That was an insane line to drop. Who wrote this, actually? Did they say in the credits who the scriptwriter was? Hang on. Music, voice acting, dialogue, script. MORØ, I think. No. Who wrote it? Was it DA Games? Wait, did Ryan help write this? With MORØ? Productions? Wait, what? Wait, that's awesome. Okay, I see you. I see you. Dead Cells, don't remember the other guy's name. We'll figure it out. Alright, next episode is 50 minutes long. Get your snacks. Buckle up. I'm gonna drink some water before we start, actually. Alright. No more dilly-dallying. Let's just go! And this came out a month ago. Okay, very recent, actually. Please watch episode 1 or you will be very confused. Just want to make sure all kinds of reactions are allowed to use the full video except Gacha Life quote-unquote reactions. FNAF. This project is an animated series and has nothing to do with the FNAF mod, and it's no longer being directed by me. It just has the same name. Oh. I've been spreading misinformation by accident. So sorry about that. This is a fan project that has nothing to do with the FNAF mod. But he did direct the original mod, I'm pretty sure, right? Because he says he's no longer directing it. Okay. They're just not connected necessarily, but they were made by the same team. Yes. I'm not completely wrong about it. Tabs is always confused. Isn't that awesome, though?
This is where the sun belongs. If I put it in here, we'll be able to save the world. Right? But if I want to go home, I'll have to.
Oh, is this one-shot character? I think that's the name of the game.
What should I do? What's the right thing
to
do?
The cat? The purple cat? I've also never played it or seen anything for it. It's another game that I feel I would like to check out at some point. Oh!
What just happened?
I'm just as confused as you, man. Oh, they have a whole theme song intro now. Indie Cross. Cool logo. I like the diamond being the O and everything shattering around it. You'd like one shot? What type of game is it?
Step aside, young lady. That evil machine is dangerous.
Ain't nothing but a heap of scrap now, so I am just gonna...
The reload sound effect.
Why are you trying to hurt this robot?
We've crossed paths with similar machines whose intent was malicious.
Well, you certainly got the wrong one. It didn't attack us when we met. It only acts in self-defense. And now it's barely moving.
Night Ghost.
So I don't even think it can pose much of a threat at this point, even if it wanted to.
So it does want to.
No, that's not what I meant.
It definitely still wants to, man.
In our quest to return home, we can't risk a potential adversary lurking in our midst.
Shovel's got a point, Dollface. So beat it.
Look, please just trust me, okay? I assume you're both not from around here either. But this robot seems to know something, and it could be our only way back home.
She's not wrong about that.
We cannot take that risk. Step aside and we'll handle this.
Oh, what the frick? Oh, that was crazy. I thought he just faded out of existence.
Oh, it's on.
It is not on. She's just a girl.
Do not hurt the young lady. Divert your focus to the machine.
Bruh.
It may be controlling her.
Let's go! Night versus night!
Nope, I'm out of here.
Bruh.
I was starting to think I've gone rusty. Jeez! Dude, he's facing off this 2v1 really well.
Little help here? I thought
Guess you've never asked.
There we are.
I knew it! Unhand her, you vile spirit!
Bruh.
What's going on? Head to the top of that mountain.
Auto sensor. Listen, if she wants to save this thing so bad, it's on her when it goes completely wrong. Very Undertale coded exploration is very similar, but no combat, slightly puzzling. Whoa. Oh. Oh gosh, please, not the combo. No, please, he's just a little guy. Oh, oh. I don't think I ever unlocked that move in the game. Nice. Not nice. How is he standing like that?
Dump me and carry on with the fisticuffs. You didn't fuss the first time I kissed the floor.
By the honor of the code, I won't abandon a friend. Shoulder to shoulder, we face our destiny.
They're bros.
Take a breather for a second, okay? I understand our encounter was less than pleasant, but I think the little robot can clarify everything now that it's active again, right?
Avoid unnecessary conflict, calculating response. Probability of deception success, 48%. Wow! They rolled for deception and they got a good chance. Warning, drone shell is no longer using original energy source temporarily powered by electricity. Remaining operation time, 6 hours. Cuphead's on 1 HP, the Knight is on 1 HP, Shovel Knight is on 2, basically. No, I'd say you could push him off the cliff if you really want to.
Assist in facilitating your return home. However, cooperation is necessary.
Look, pal, I can call a scheme from a mile away, and caught in a few myself. More times than I care to admit.
Explain your motives clearly.
It's saying we need to work together, using our skills to get back home.
So, we gotta listen to this gizmo to make our way back.
If it leads us home, then it is a path worth considering. But know this, machine, our trust is earned through actions, not words.
Real.
Affirmative.
Okay, now that we're all on the same page, can you pull me up already?
Nah, we're just hanging around. Is he balancing because 2D platformer characters don't fall until their entire sprite is over the edge? If that is what they're going for, that's genius.
Heavens is going on here, and more importantly,
because truly, how is he standing like that?
What's the deal with these crimson stars tossing us all over the place? Don't get me wrong, I'd never say no to an adventure, but I think I've seen enough.
Get out of my
Yo.
I will wait. Who the fuck are you?
Cuphead?
Who's okay, look. hang on.
Okay, now
Hang on.
adventure, but I think I've seen.
We got Choo Charles. Freaking great game. I'm scared to play Nightmare Mode. What is the eyeball? Anybody know? I don't know what this is a reference to. Hello Neighbors. This is funny. They replicated the style of the Hello Neighbors show very well here. Henry Stickmin. Awesome. Love Henry Stickmin references. Ultra Kill? Oh. I think I saw Ian play it. And then what's this? Eye of Cthulhu Terraria. Wait, does anybody... Is the eyeball Terraria? Whoops. Terraria. Wouldn't you believe that I've never played
Machine.
such a popular game?
Who the fuck are you?
Cuphead?
Get back here, you impudent fool!
Night Guy is Ultra Kill. Got it.
The result of a colossal multiversal calamity. It's a power source, but also a tool if used correctly.
If a portal fails to form near an anomaly, it could cause their abilities to realize any doable feat from their respective realm. And if it falls into the wrong hands, well, the coherence of our reality will be beyond repair.
Hang on, sorry. I'm so confused by this lore drop. I need to hear it again. Just hang on. I need to process it.
Those are portals.
Duh.
The result of a colossal multiversal calamity. It's a power source, but also a tool if used correctly.
Okay.
If a portal fails to form near an anomaly, it could cause their abilities to realize any doable feat from their respective realm.
Okay.
And if it falls into the wrong hands, well, the coherence of our reality will be beyond repair.
Okay, so the diamond shard portal thingies are meant to just be portals, but if they fail to make a portal near an anomaly, aka the video game characters, then it ends up unlocking any possible ability from that video game for the characters. Okay, I think I get it.
Sure.
I think
How do we leave, please?
You can't. The occurrence and destinations of a portal is always random. The only way to be certain of your destination is to directly consume its power, which is usually impossible for one to control. One must meet certain requirements to freely use it, and I am the only one here who does at the moment. That's where our little cooperation comes in. I need you lot to help me hunt down the rogues so I can extract their energy. By now, who knows how much they've gathered. Only one of them should suffice to get you all back home.
Who are these rogues you speak of?
They are evil robots that want to take over the world because they're evil. But yeah, we'll run into them eventually.
Can't you just open another one? We saw you do it before you went all...
Unfortunately, no. The remaining of my energy was used to eliminate that child.
You what?
The what? Oh, right. Dude, he got sent to the back rooms. The back rooms of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. How did I completely forgot about this, by the way? I was so focused on all of our main characters getting along. Forgot. He died, or supposedly, quote unquote, died to a bunch of knives. Wow, 3D. Hello there. It truly is Springtrap Day. Don't start running at me in the dark, please.
Here to join us for a little game?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna stand there or what?
Wow. Okay.
What the hell was that?
He's a scary child! He's using instant transmission teleportation. What the heck?
We can talk this out.
We go through the vent. Oh. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum.
I have knowledge, resources, whatever you're after. I can help you get it.
Okay. Pretending to gather info. Still 6 hours. Okay.
The mentioned knight serves as a chosen vessel fated to imprison the Radiants, thereby safeguarding their kingdom from the insidious threat of infection.
I'm sorry, what now? You mean that thing?
What a noble quest. It seems our destinies are intertwined in ways we hadn't fathomed.
What? Who's dust? Sorry, I'm so confused by what happened in that cutscene. Well.
Oh boy, looks like Destiny kicking up its heels with us. What's going on now?
It's one of them. It's preparing for attack.
They should not be capable of landing such a blow from a distance.
Oh my gosh. Right in the eyes.
Get ready! Did that thing just ski-daddle on by?
Ski-daddle.
Rude.
Holy frick. They're getting white Unithor. Yeah, it really reminds me of the Sonic Frontiers enemy. I don't know if there is any influence at all, but it really reminds me of it.
This realm is about to be smelted. Millions of portals will start appearing. And if we are
It's the
lucky,
Unity
we'll be
game
able to
engine.
catch
Oh
one before
gosh,
it
we're
falls to our
cooked.
demise. We only have one shot at this.
One shot.
Cannot depart without
Say that again.
Get over it.
That is not an option.
Then what do you suppose we do?
Parry his soul. Go, go. Nice. Wow. They're working so well together already. This is the dream team! But where do they go exactly? What? What? Gosh, let me read! Current objectives, reactivate the core, optimize remaining realms, 23 out of 344, G's. Extract portals, neutralize bugs and anomalies. Infinity, health or energy, I could not tell. Oh my goodness. It has so much pink on it. We could parry it so many times though. That centipede's not gonna be a problem for Cuphead at all. Hiya. Where did we go? Oh, it's the guys from the end, Drifter. Oh my. Hey, that was just a citizen. He just wanted to go home from his commute. Oh, jeez. Oh my, the dodging though. The dodging though. Huh? What? Oh. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's not concerning in the slightest. That's not even a little bit demonic. No! Guy, I don't know! No!
Hey, peasant! Peasant! Look at me!
What the frick?
Hey, hello! Hey,
Peasant.
look at me! Wake up! Look, I am not above letting you die if that happens again. Got it? Also, how does this thing turn on? Does it
Dude's
have-
living in Final Destination. Beheaded.
At least let me have this thing. Knocks these guys in one shot, which is pretty satisfying, gotta admit. Oof, you got the malaise too? No? A cold, narcolepsy, some terminal disease that has no cure.
His voice is so familiar to me. This is Judgment, the final boss of Hyperlift.
no idea who that
Hyperlight Drift. Shapes and beats. Let's
explains why you
go.
black out every 2 minutes.
These are different characters. They are different. Okay. They looked so similar to me for a second.
There we go. Been looking for one of these all day. Gotta move. See ya, peasant with a terminal disease. Make your days count, I guess.
Thanks, I guess. No thanks, no thanks. Game Master. Hyperlight
Really?
Drifter.
Come on, peasant, let's kick his ass.
Oh yeah, turn the boss music up. Never mind, we're all gonna die.
That's useless now.
Freddy Fazbear. He was about to yeet an arcade machine. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. He's got unlimited power now from this universe. Yeah, they literally just talked about the wrong hand.
I can see, feel everything.
Oh gosh, this is a problem.
Not anything I could have imagined. You brought along quite the gift, little one.
Uh-oh.
Now, about that little game. Gather around, friends. This kid could use some comedy.
Oh my gosh. Sheesh! Look at all of these lovely cast of characters. Hang on, let's just get that. Let's just get this shot real quick. Joy. Wow, we got the whole gang here. We got Balloon Boy. We got my dude Balloon Boy. We got Glamrocks. We got Nightmares. We got OGs. We have Scrap Baby. We got the whole gang. Let's go. I don't even know who to root for in this particular instance. Dang. Frisk has moves though. Music man. Dude, that cupcake's always getting the last shot at least. Got the blob. Music man. This is insane. Oh my gosh, what a joy to be a FNAF fan. And an Undertale fan. Like, man, what a crossover. Oh, dang, Monty didn't even flinch. But that's such a good reference. Uh-oh. Hey, me? Are you good still? Or do you work for... okay, no. Well, you didn't rat Frisk out at least.
Oh, my head. Well, this place is certainly less depressing.
Where are we?
One of the many realms destined to meet the same fate as the one we have just departed.
Hey, can we have a minute? Madeline, darling, listen. You're going to get yourself killed. You know that?
What? Why?
Why? You just risked your life for that idiot.
And now you're volunteering to help fight a bunch of weird-looking robots that can kill us in the blink of an eye?
This is out. This is too much for you, and you know it.
Maybe it is, but I did prove you wrong before.
You climbed a mountain. For most people, that's a huge achievement. But for these guys, it's probably just another Monday.
Not the gambling. Shovel Knight just like me for real.
I had your help. If we didn't put aside our differences, we're never going to make it. And if accepting others can make a difference for the better, I don't see why that shouldn't apply here. And by the looks of it, this is the only way. Besides,
yeah, how
we'll
else are you gonna
get
get
time
home?
together again now that you're here somehow.
Yeah, wonder what's up with that.
Peep this! Could be your new go-to instead of the shovel.
Wait,
Although
does it
you
have
might need a
blood?
new name. Bat Knight! No, wait! Batman!
Sorry, young cub, but nothing in this land could ever replace it.
Suit yourself. I reckon I can send those mechanical freaks to the moon with this thing. Also, is that a duck?
Pretty sure that's a seagull?
Untitled
It
Goose
must be a
Game?
noble swan. Surely a sign of good fortune on our quest.
You're some. My legs aren't working.
Let us halt our journey here. We could use some rest.
I like that they kind of... Oh, Grillbees, what the frick? I like that they kind of censor themselves by not ever
Halt our
saying
journey here.
the curses
We
out
could use some
loud.
rest.
But it sure is in the subtitles. Why is Grillbees here? This isn't...
Of all the places
This
you
isn't
chose the creepy
Undertale.
bar.
Now's not the moment to be picky.
Oh, it's the one-shot cat.
There?
Move an inch and I'll blast you into next week.
He's just a little guy.
I was just hiding here. I didn't mean to startle you. Sorry.
He's also
It's
just
no
a little
trouble.
guy.
What were you hiding from?
There was a bunch of these scary robots
Nico.
fighting a person in a hooded cloak. One of them saw me and tried to attack me, but I was saved at the last second. I was locked here, and he went back to
that's
fight.
what happened at the beginning.
He seemed very sick, and I don't know if he's still around.
Well, taking down one of them is no simple task, so if he's battling many, I doubt he'll go down easy. I'm confident they'll return safely. Any talents or tricks up your sleeves? It's dangerous out there.
I could talk to God. They tend to take a while.
Why are they looking at me?
Surely the big man upstairs is too busy with some other important tomfoolery. Also, what's with the giant light bulb? Won't that thing blind you if you keep holding it right next to your face like that?
I believe a cat's eyes would react differently when exposed to such bright light.
I am not a cat.
Not a cat?
I
Oh.
am Nico.
Wait.
I am not a cat.
By the gods of golden glory, I am ashamed. What knight am I? Who cannot tell flask nor cup from flask from cup nor cat from child? Curse this helm that blinds me and this foolish heart that leaps to conclusions. I am a disgrace to the order. No, to knighthood itself.
I am Nico, a person.
It's an easy mistake to make. I've been calling him a cat this whole time.
Save the decaying world, or at least it was. I was just about to do it, but suddenly found myself here.
What happens if it breaks?
That would mean the end of the world I was trying to save. But
TLDR, the player is God. Okay, it is a fourth wall breaking thing.
Fair enough.
Also, was that rabbit head always there? Oh, there were Metaton posters outside. Oh my gosh, they're still in mid the fight. Tetris! The gang has to pull up! Help them! Help them!
There you are.
Wow, he got Pac-Man-ified. How the heck did that happen? Oh. How the heck did that happen?
Oh, thank God, that was weird.
Oh.
You gotta be kidding.
Bruh.
Come here, you little.
Don't let it escape. Dang, the healing, the regen is kind of high. Oh gosh, he's cooked. He's very cooked. Overheating. Ah, wait, there was text on the side. I'm going back. Okay, current objectives 25 out of... Was that the same number as earlier? I swear it went up. Anyways, overheating. Tip assured the anomaly that fighting is futile. I don't think it is. What happened to the other guy? Uh-oh. Future. Although the Drifter eventually defeats Judgment, hoping it would cure his illness. Is he getting spoiled on his own game? It only got worse. Third, with certainty, he followed the Jackal just like he did from the start of his journey. Oh my gosh. He's making him feel literally hopeless by showing him the future where he can't cure himself. That's so messed up! No, that's so messed up! Only for his guide to leave him for dead. What kind of powers? Now he's Tokyo Ghouling! No! Holy frick. Nice, nice, nice! Oh, what a save, what a save. I don't know if it fully saved him. He did see a lot, though. He's got depression now. Wake up! No! Huh?
Got it.
What the frick just happened? Regenerate, regenerate. Oh, what the frick? That was crazy. Good transition though.
Is that you?
Gregory.
You're not Gregory. Who are you? Are you lost?
Whose striped shirt child with brown hair is this? Catch these hands. Oh.
Quick, get in. I'll get us out of here.
Oh. Hide inside the chest cavity? Yeah. Glamrock Freddy is a friend in every universe.
Who are you, by the way?
Except for Ruin. The Ruin DLC was a problem.
Right. I'll keep going. I see an elevator ahead. My name is Freddy, by the way. Do you mind if I scan you? Duly noted.
Bruh.
We need to lay low. I do not recognize this Greg kid.
Greg kid. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom, so.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Oh my gosh, trauma. Not the endoskeleton room.
Seems to be
Chill!
electric bars. There might be another way around. Do you see that small vent on the floor? You might be able
Gregory,
to reach
you
the
have to
other side.
vent. Gregory, you have to crank 90s.
Way to go, superstar. What? Are you all right? Please wait here.
Trauma.
There's a recharge station.
Oh, Princess Quest. It's an arcade machine. The title reads Princess Quest 4. Sorry, I couldn't tell what number that was. They're yellow, so he thought he could go through the bars. Ah. Oh. Help me, no! Put a mask on him, put a mask on him. He's very loud, he's very loud. Oh, gosh. Jeez, man. Dude is taking a beating. Oh, not the hook. Not the bite of 87. That's crazy. That's wild. That's why MORØ, you can't. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. Ah.
Sorry, but I must be at my peak strength.
But that
Fear
chicken
not,
looked delicious.
I shall get an alternative for you.
Hey, blue guy.
Look at
what are you buying?
the dog. The
Got any
dog.
goods for sale, Chester?
I've got all the deals. You just name it.
Hey, wasn't that the bat I just found on the ground?
Bruh.
You must be thinking of something else.
Sure.
It doesn't have
Anyways,
blood on
I
it. It
want
must be different.
Pancakes.
Huh?
Pancakes would be nice.
I would like to have pancakes as well, if you don't mind.
That would be 250 each.
Don't worry,
150
folks.
what?
It's on me tonight.
Sorry, whimsical talking flask, but a coin ain't enough.
I think I can pay for that. Although it's very Probably half the price, don't you think?
What is this? Some kind of circus invitation?
I bring
don't
you
deal in metal
stones.
scrap. Sorry, little buddy.
Got anything, Shovel?
Aye, certainly.
Not
But
the
I'd perhaps
flashback.
receive a discount.
No can do, pal. Maybe come back when you're a little more financially secure.
Nico, ask for money. Surely the player can give you some money.
Always a pleasure.
Oh my gosh,
doing
did he
business.
trade the people? Wait
Keep
a
the
second.
change.
Wait,
This
they
might be
just showing that I didn't think you had it in you to do something like
Dumb
that.
question, but do you, like, use a shovel as a weapon?
Not a dumb question at all. Yes, I wield a trusty shovel in battle. It's great for digging and, of course, giving foes a good whack. Though it's been through some tough fights. Got cut in half once in a clash with, My, that's a fine weapon you've got there. But I reckon you should hold on to it. I am not worthy of such a piece. Keep it and swing it with pride, little friend.
Well, I can scout around for basic fix-up materials. We can try to get that shovel in better shape.
Much obliged, Nico. This shovel's been my trusty companion for a long time. I'm certain there must be something here that can fix it. Give me a shout if you come up with something.
Will do. Hey, so what's the deal with that ghost thingy of yours? Thanks for the save, by the way.
Oh, she's, a part of me? My pragmatic side, I guess. We've been through a lot together.
I get it. I've got Mugman. We've stirred up trouble in more dicey joints than I can count.
Must be nice to still be kids.
If being a kid doesn't get you a get-out-of-jail-free card, I don't see what's the benefit here. Unless you're a ghost, then you can pretty much get away with anything. Heck, even charming people into giving you stuff, just like my other friend, Chalice. She's like you, except the creepy face.
Hey, you never told us what your name was.
Doesn't matter.
Well, wouldn't it be better than calling you a robot?
I am not a robot.
Then tell us your
Yeah,
name.
good point. Call me Charlotte.
There we
Machine,
go.
How do we repel these rogues? They have proven themselves to be a serious threat.
The simplest method to defeat them is to stall until they overheat. Although their drone shell prevents that portal energy from taking over, failure to cool down in time allows that energy to seep in. While
It's
this
a
works in
reference
our
from
favor,
Zelda
it
games.
does
Come back when you're a bit richer. Hold up, I was looking at chat.
Although their drone shell prevents that.
They have proven themselves to be a serious threat.
The simplest method to defeat them is to stall until they overheat. Although their drone shell prevents that portal energy from taking over, failure to cool down in time allows that energy to seep in. While this works in our favor, it does make their attacks far more unpredictable and on a much larger scale. But given sufficient time, it should reveal visible glowing fractures. Here's a demonstration. You, strike here. That would be your cue to go all out before it heals.
Ah.
That's all you need to know. Now leave me alone.
Yeah, they showed that earlier. But it was like such an insta heal. They have to be fast. The homie. This is the dream nail. It allows knights to read minds. It allows the knight to read minds.
Steady yourself, Shovel Knight. You must remain the symbol of hope to these young people. These struggles are yours alone to endure, for their minds must remain unburdened by your sorrow.
Still moping over your shovel?
Yes, indeed. Yes, that is precisely what troubles me at this moment. For it is a very cherished weapon, you see.
Uh-huh. Well, Nico over there seems to be onto something. Hey, what about a game of darts? You in? Let's call it a rematch.
Your challenge is accepted.
You're playing darts with somebody who shoots as like their main weapon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I freaking knew he was making it seem easier than it actually was. Funny thing, those Zelda what? CDI games have surprisingly good music, but yeah, their animations are YouTube poop worthy. Oh, very close. Oh, dang! He's very good at drawing. Ah. How does Frisk have so much power? I thought the golden locket wasn't like important for that. Golly, man. Oh god. Knife! Oh, he's armed again. They're armed again. They're armed again. It's cooked. I really like this song mashup.
I am sorry. I should have arrived sooner.
Oh, Freddy. Don't stop, Freddy. Uh-oh. Oh my. Freddy stabbed you instead. Dang! Dang! Okay. My understanding is Springtrap took control again because he has purple eyes, and Frisk got a little spring locked. Got turned into a meat pretzel.
Hey, shitbag! You should look up more often.
Don't stop spam attacking, it's just gonna regenerate! Keep it going, yeah! Come on, I believe. Oh, nice! Finishing shot, come on, that has to be it. It has to be dead now. Or at least reset, or whatever.
Well, mind if I do the honors?
Oh. No! What the frick? I was wondering why the others were gold. I assumed it's nothing really. Frick! Man! Oh, it just gets worse. No! Tactical retreat, you gotta do it, man. No, and they bring it back to life. Man! Still don't know whose city this is. Oh. Hey, at least I'm sure he would have liked to go out with that pose anyways. Stay determined. He found the save files! Scatter! Scatter!
Curious, driven by the desire to explore the boundaries of life and death.
Oh no.
My actions, your actions, they're born of the same curiosity, the same desire for control. You know what you're capable of, how easy it is to erase mistakes. Start over and over until you get what you want. Don't let a soft spot for that animatronic over and over until you get what you want.
That is the Undertale characters. Okay, I recognize the
Don't let a
Metatron.
soft spot for that animatronic fool you into thinking you're any different from me. Deep down, you're just as much of a monster.
Good sound design right there. I recognize
Well,
the
fine by
FNAF
me.
3 sound. The I kind of want the team up to happen though. Two very, very evil entities. Oh gosh, the child. I'm so conflicted in how to feel. Because Frisk has done some messed up stuff this series so far. But Springtrap is just a messed up person. Like he's... Oh my god. Oh, Princess Quest? But why? The puppet!
You, always tampering with affairs that don't concern you.
No!
Not anymore.
They really are good in every universe. No, no, puppet! Oh my gosh. What gifts? Give gifts, give life. No! Did she get controlled or did she get destroyed? That's the quest. Ah, destroyed. He could never fully control her. And now she's equipped them with the ultimate stuff. I don't know what this stuff is gonna do, but I'm sure it's gonna be ultimate. Guys, I died.
No more haunting. This is where your story ends. All of you.
All of you.
The longer you drag this out, the more painful your death will be. See how far it gets you.
Wow. What a cool design, man. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this remix! Okay, I guess I'm rooting for Frisk. Ultimately, there is always going to be a greater evil. Dun, 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 dun. What the heck just happened? Oh, how? The frick? How did... What the... He got the core out of him or whatever it's called. But how?
You will not take control of me.
Oh yeah! He brought in his stand!
No.
Sheesh! Yo, Glamrock Freddy!
This is not how it ends.
Oh no!
I always.
Say it. Say it. No, he didn't get to say it. That's not red anymore. Is that a good thing? No! Don't be the end! Okay, it's not. I'm about to say, please, I'm so invested. Wait, why are these attacking the green one? Huh? This is the second time this thing has died this episode. Oh.
All right, everyone, stay sharp. We have company.
Not died. No, no, no. It's different now. Freaking what? Holy Nightmare Game Master. It's Sojo. Sojo. I think Glamrock Freddy put him on a redemption arc, which makes sense given how much he reminds me of an Undertale. I don't know if I trust Frisk yet. But yeah, this guy got super overheated, and now he's unpredictable. That's what the Charlotte said. Oh, what a good frame! Oh, beautiful frames, beautiful frames. Dude, everybody's themes coming in. Oh, come on! They have to overcome this. Yo, she's really still just a girl. I'm scared for her. I'm scared for Madeline. Madeline will be fine, but Madeline, I don't know. Oh. Dang. Why does it want the redeemed, or quote-unquote redeemed robot? It's not exactly completely on our side. It knows the weak spots! He knows the weak spots! Oh, but he's still sick though. No, no! Good distraction, Nico. Whoa. He's using more than a shovel now. Oh my, I love how they're playing with everyone's abilities here. Oh, what a good final shot that Shirley finally defeated this thing, right? Shirley's not gonna come back a third time, right? Please. Oh, good job, Knight, good job. You did good.
Is that it?
Stay on guard.
Oh no, oh no. Did you guys get tricked? Is this the trick? Is this thing gonna go powerful now? It's green, I don't like, no, 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 please. Oh, it's creating red portal. Oh no, oh no. Aw.
Whatever burden you endure, let the past be. Press on, for every moment is precious.
Is this a good thing? I don't know for sure. Power of Fate, Shovel Knight's Realm. What? Oh, he's going home? Wait, but it's a trap. Wait. Oh my gosh. This is oh gosh, and the centipede's back. It's such a problem. Go through the portal, go! No. No! No!
Your way out, perhaps? Goodbye, superstar.
No! These subtitles took me forever. I'm venting. Shut up. No! No! I'm so sad. Oh, Michael was Cuphead? How did I not know that? Did I miss that the first episode? No! I'm so sad. My little guy. Who knows how long you have to wait for the next part? No. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, the FNAF part was peak, and the Frisk part, and the team working together. And my night, my night! No! And this guy was cool. I don't know what he's from, but he's cool. Beheaded. I can't believe stuff like this is free to watch. I feel so blessed. With my eyes, my ears, they're all so blessed. Drifter. Oh, there was a contest for the art? That's cool. Wow, look at that. I wonder what happened to Mugman. I feel like it's something Cuphead is kind of avoiding talking about, or maybe he doesn't know. That's what he deserves. That's what he deserves as his representation. I truly wonder what Frisk's arc is gonna be. Frisk's. That's so hard to say. I don't know if they necessarily are redeemed. I don't know about that one. I just think there was a greater evil that they had to fight. Oh no. Okay, this is such a huge problem. I don't know how many episodes there are, but that's a lot to deal with right there. Hang on, I want to be depressed again. My boy, my boy. Man. I actually got so invested. I got tears in my eyes, man. That was so sad for me. Ultra kill, yeah. I don't know much about this at all, really. Oh man, this is such a good series, though. Wow. I see what because I know people were talking about this episode in particular. They really ramped it up from the first one. I mean, it's also so much longer too, but holy crap, there were so many good moments here. The animatronic chase, the battles going on, the team just bonding in the grill bees, like, oh my gosh, so good, so good. What are the comments saying? Everyone enjoying each other and having a good time. Meanwhile, Frisk going on the craziest, most random side quest ever. Frisk isn't exactly on their team. Not exactly. Someone finally animated the type of stuff I daydream about in middle school. Dude, that's so true. Like, for me in particular, I know I keep, like, mentioning it kind of, but, like, having FNAF and Undertale animated together in that way is like, oh my gosh. I'm freaking out right now, but I know, like, kid me would be freaking out too. Like, dude, that was so cool. That was so cool. And seeing Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight together is interesting. Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight. How many nights are there? 5 nights. Wait, say that again. So that's what I'm saying! Watching this for free feels criminal. I feel like I just pirated something, genuinely. I can't believe stuff like this is free to watch. Like, dude, support indie creators. Support them. However you can, whether it is just watching the content or buying their merch or whatever, support indie creators. They're so freaking cool and awesome and bring so much creativity and uniqueness to any space, animation, video game, movie, whatever they do. They're so freaking cool. This team is so freaking cool. Everyone who put in effort for this did an amazing job with the voices and the animation and the music and the backgrounds and the everything. Everything! Oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next episode, but I have to wait. But like, I can't wait, but I want. Ah, man. I don't know anything about V1. But yeah, he does have aura. I like how Hyper Light Drifter, a man who can't avoid his death, teams up with the Headless, a man who can't die. Dude, poetry. Poetry. Who goes there? Move an inch and I'll blast you the next week. Screams. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. Springtrap immediately seeing a teleporting monster kid and going, nah, yeah, screw that, and proceeds to get shoved into security guard duty. It's ironic, but then it turned really, really bad really, really fast. The beheaded acting like Deadpool is something I didn't know I needed in my life. I'm curious about how he acts in his own game. Because again, I've never heard of this character before this. Absolute irony of putting the child murderer up against a child murderer. Dude, it's literally that one meme. It's the it's the clip of the guy being, what's worse than a murderer? And then this word gets revealed and they're like, a child. It's literally what that is. Except it's a literal child murderer. Oh, man. Such good stuff. Such good stuff. And also, again, the fact that they let creators react to this is so freaking cool, too. Like, oh my gosh. I feel very satisfied, very happy. I can't believe it took me this long to watch this. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's stream. Oh, and I'm gonna forget, wait! Steel Wool! See, I told you, I literally was about to forget. Jeez, man, I'm literally just rambling. Dead Cell Protag. He doesn't really have a personality in his own game, but in every expansion trailer, he's depicted as a strong but stupid guy. Fun fact, apparently DA Games' song Brothers in Arms was an inspiration for indie. Oh. Beheaded doesn't have much of a personality. Ah. Oh, TV show. Okay. Alright. Before we end stream, we're gonna real quick watch the next, Secret of the Mimic teaser, whatever these cartoons are. This one is called MORØ's Magic Coat Rack. I will also try to look out for the secret images that pop up between the transitions.
Are your clothes creating a catastrophic pile?
Always.
Is your family distraught by the untidy nature of your house?
Always.
The solution is here, friends. MORØ's Magic Coat Rack.
What makes it so magical?
Any size of clothing.
Wow.
Jackets, hats, cardigans, blazers, bags, shawls, scarves,
wow.
and more. It'll even hold your pots and pans.
The audio's so crunchy still.
If you're feeling down.
Or me. Oh. That's not awing anymore. That's. Wait, I didn't actually catch anything secret pop. Did I miss a frame? Hang on. It's short enough. We could just look through it again. Very, very. Like this. This doesn't have anything in it, does it? I'm looking out for any animatronics, any rabbits. This is what those Dead by Daylights. Yeah, there's multiple now. This is what the devs meant when they said FNAF fans be analyzing frame by frame. I swear there's gonna be something here. They don't just upload normal cartoons. I'm looking, my eyeballs are wide open.
Jackets, hats, cardigans, blazers, bags, shawls, scarves, and more. It'll even hold your pots and pans, or your pets, or you, if you're feeling down. Order several.
don't see anything. It's Springtrap, guys. Look, it's Spring. If you squint and tilt your head, it's Springtrap. Hang on, I'm just double checking. Yeah, no realistic mouths for this. I'm suspicious. Oh, did anybody notice anything in the comments? First teaser was about a machine that watches and learns things, and now this one is about a coat rack that can fit into anything. I think these ads are showing us proto versions of the features that the Mimic would end up having. Yeah, I picked up on it with the coffee machine. But that's so true, because the mimic endoskeleton, according to the books, which I have not read, I'm basing this off of summaries that I've heard. The Mimic can change his endoskeleton to sort of morph himself into any suit that he enters. So, you know, in the trailers it showed the mushroom and the elephant and Jackie. Like, I'm pretty sure all of those are Mimic, and he's just gonna be able, he's gonna be able to morph himself into it because he can change his endoskeleton somehow. I don't know how he's so flexible, but yeah. I should give. Did anybody notice anything? Is it just that? Is that what these cartoons are? But the last one had a weird frame in it. Lost member of Trash and King. Oh my gosh, it's their great grandfather. Murray's magic coat rack. We found them. Yeah, that just seems to be the only thing people notice. Okay. Huh?
The solution
Is there secret audio? Wait a second.
stars and more.
Did you guys hear it? It got my leg. Wait.
Cardigans, lasers, bags, shawls, scarves, and more.
Oh my gosh, what the frick? It's not about frame by frame anymore. It's about audio layer by audio layer.
If you're feeling down, your pots
What
and
the
pans,
frick?
or your pets, or you, if you're feeling down, order several.
Huh. Good ears. That's, okay. That's kind of creepy, actually. Okay. Last one had different hidden images. This one has different hidden audio. What's another sense that they could possibly do for this week? Because these come out on Mondays. Or not this week. Next. No. Wait, it's Friday. Fridays, sorry, these come out on Fridays. So yes, a new one should be out this week. Mimic's just gonna come through the screen so you can feel his presence. Okay, this is interesting. I forget what other powers he has. I guess if the first one is about him watching and learning, and then the second one is about him fitting into anything. Maybe the third one's gonna be about his voice mimicry specifically, you know? Because him learning actions and him learning voices, I feel, can be separated for these teasers. But yeah, now that's really it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun watching all of that together. I'm so much more excited for the Dead by Daylight collab now that I know. I mean, obviously I was already excited for it, but the fact that they have more skins coming out for Springtrap and they're all from the games, like, because I assumed they were gonna have, a unique Dead by Daylight skin alternate for him, not more from AR and Help Wanted. Like, that's so freaking cool. What day did they say again? June 17th? Like, oh, geez, man. I can't wait. Give them all my money. I actually hope I have enough, cause in case anyone needs to remember, or in case you need a reminder, Deltarune comes out next week. The new chapters, and not only that, but then Secret of the Mimic comes out the following week, which, you know, theoretically, hopefully, I have money for both. on top of, now that we know June 17th, the Dead by Daylight stuff. Dude, it's just back to back to back. Like, I hope I have enough. But yeah, there is so much that I'm excited for coming in June. But we're still gonna be finishing May off strong since we have the Dead by Daylight beta today. The chapter beta, sorry. Like I said earlier, we'll be playing it with Ian on his Twitch, and then I will be turning that into a video for tomorrow for you guys. So keep your eyes peeled. We're gonna be seeing the map today and Springtrap, at least. I don't know about his alternate skins, but maybe we'll hear his voice at least. Maybe we'll figure it out later. Okay, we did everything. And yeah, Indie Cross. Indie Cross is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Why do I have to wait? If only I watched it later. I should have watched it later. By the time the 3rd episode was being teased. Oh man, but whenever that comes out, the new episodes, I will be watching it. Just like I do with, what's it called? Digital Circus and, Gaslight District eventually, you know, when new stuff for that comes out, I will be watching it on stream, hopefully with you guys. But thank you so much for joining me today. I will catch you later or tomorrow. Also got double streams on Friday, cause yeah, so much is happening at the end of May. Oh, I closed out VTube Studio by accident, but hey, I'm leaving anyways. Here, we'll put this screen back on, and I'll put on some music. But take care, you guys. Make sure you drink water. Let me get that starting soon out too. It's not starting soon anymore. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.